Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy.
Yes, I need it. So many helps are needed for this show. What's up? It's the Dr. Greenthumb Show live on Twitch, Discord, YouTube, and the home site, www.brealtv. What it do? To my right, Mr. Goodlight, DJ C minus, a.k.a. the baby glove.
Yeah, it's a bit smaller, but yeah. Happy Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on. Back in the building. By popular demand, my man Cali K9 up in here.
Hey, what's good, my guy?
Yes.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Good to have you back in here, Josh.
Appreciate it, fam.
We got the Treehouse Crew, Bolton, Blombo, Bra, and the Dominator.
Yo, what up, B? How are you today?
I'm good, man. We also have the Brisket King here,
Hey.
Mr. Dustin Bartz. Why you got him as Mellow Mayonnaise, bro?
Oh, my bad. I thought I had to.
You're Mellow Mayonnaise today, son.
Hey, that's cool.
That's what it said on the lower third right now. But
I saw that. That's good.
let's not misconstrue or misinform. This is Mr. Dustin Bartz.
There we go.
Bart's Barbecue.
Now we got
That
the-
guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Happy Monday.
And we have the illustrious one, Sandubi, in the house.
Sandubi?
Hey, happy
Did I say Sandubi?
It's Sandubi.
Oh my God, I pulled the boat in Sundubi.
I miss you guys. Word up. How's you guys doing, man? Word, I love you guys.
Can't imagine that combo, Sandubi. That'd be crazy.
Bring it.
Know what I'm saying? Anyway. Word. It's good to have you guys here on this Monday. Good to have you back in the house, man.
Yes, sir.
Tell me what's been cracking these days, man.
Shit, man. More dog training, man. Everybody needs that.
You actually got a Netflix show on this, right?
Yeah. Netflix show. It aired a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Went top 10 in a few countries.
Yeah, like educating people on how to, train the dog, get the dog in a better, I guess, temperament, right?
Well, the temperament is the dog, right? We want to get the dog in a dopamine state.
There you go.
Right? The dog's feeling good. He's trusting. He's comfortable. He's happy. He's ready to learn.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's all about getting the dog motivated.
Do you find, because I know dogs, they're like people. They all have different attitudes, different personalities, right? And have you ever encountered a dog that didn't want to do the work?
I mean, I don't start working until I get him to want to do it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because some people give up when they see the dog doesn't want to do the work, right?
Yeah, they just don't know how. They don't got the sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's an art into getting the dog to just get comfortable. See, I don't even start training the dog if I don't have that tail wagging above the butt line.
Right.
So if that tail is underneath the butt, he ain't ready.
He's not ready yet.
You know what I mean?
He or she's not ready.
Or he or she, right? So I look at dog training, I call that ignition, right? So it's like cooking some noodles, right? You can't really cook until the water's boiling.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what we want to do is get the dog in the right mindset, make him ready to play, make him trusting and comfortable
To receive
to receive the information.
Yeah.
Like you want to learn stressed out, or you want to learn in the right mindset.
Right.
Yeah.
Mind state.
Right.
You know.
I mean, it's just like a person, man. A person ain't ready to learn something until they're in the right mind state. You can give them the formula all day.
True.
Doesn't mean that they're ready for that information. Yeah, they have to be, ready for it. And sometimes that takes to be put in that mind state, or sort of, preparing someone for this so that there's not that pressure that they got to snap in and learn it right now.
Right there. Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
And that-
Desensitize. Desensitize is the word.
Yeah. Yeah.
Familiarize.
Yeah.
Build confidence.
Yeah. Because, you know, some folks take time in learning shit. It's just the same way, you know.
Different learning rates.
Yeah.
He learns different than you, and you learn different from me. But there's things that you're gonna be better than me, you know. And it's like that's when I talk about temperament. There's 16 dimensions of temperament, right? And that's how I look at a dog. So I don't try to make this dog into that dog. I just work with what this dog is, you know, what he's wired to be, and then we see what our desired outcome is, and then we'll go ahead and put the little sauce and ingredients to get him to that place.
Right.
And most of the time, most of my money is made like from nervous dogs. And
right.
from the pandemic to just bad breeding to lack of socialization, which is usually people who don't put in the time that they need to desensitize their dog to the world.
Yeah.
Then they get problems. Then they want to fix the problems, but the problem is they lack obedience. They lack socialization.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm basically teaching
Sometimes with-
motherfuckers the basics all day. You know what I mean?
Hey, sometimes the owners don't have the obedience within themselves to carry on the training
Discipline is not as common as we think. You know what I mean?
as you would like it to be.
Right.
Exactly.
Because I would imagine people come back to you, hey, man, the dog isn't doing what he's supposed to do anymore. And then when you ask the question, well, have you worked with them?
Yeah, 15 minutes a day keeps the bad behavior.
Oh,
away.
well, I haven't really had time, but I thought, you know, and people have this crazy ass mentality that once you train the dog, you ain't got to do no work with them. You got to you got to keep on doing. It's like a game to them.
Well, think about parenting, right?
Yeah.
Think about parenting. You guys are dads,
Yep.
so think about it. Are you done yet?
Nah, never.
No,
You could never be done.
You see what I'm saying?
And
So-
it's the same thing.
yeah, but you could put in that early foundation,
Right.
and then it's gonna make your job a lot easier later.
Yeah.
Right. So a lot of people they let the kids get away with the bullshit early, and then it goes into junior high school.
Right.
It goes into the 2-year-old. It starts at the 2s.
Yeah.
Then it starts at 4, and then you're looking at like, wait a minute, like this is an ongoing thing. And again, it's just about structure and discipline
Right.
and motivation. Of course, I gotta remember the key is the dopamine state, right? The
Yeah,
key is being
making
happy.
it feel fun,
Yeah.
like they're happy to do it.
I mean, think about it. You guys don't come here stressed out. You like, come chill. We smoking, we talking. I'm with my people. You in the best place you could be. That's where you want the dog to be when it's time to train. You know what I mean? Not all stressed out and anxious and shit like that. You know what I mean? Get the dog in the right mindset. He's ready to do whatever. That's what I'm saying. People ask me, well, what's the most difficult dog to train? I say, ain't no fucking dog difficult. Got to figure out what you're looking at, what you're working with.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna, you know, and really, that's the beauty of it, right? Like, I don't want an easy dog to train. Give me some problematic shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Put me to the test. Let
What
me
do we gotta
figure
do?
out.
What we
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
do?
Let's
Yeah,
make it
yeah.
interesting. A lot of people get an easy dog that's already confident, already motivated, already, you know. But even those dogs have difficult because then they so confident, then they just running over bulldoze and shit.
Yeah.
That's true.
You see it, and then you get a different set of problems. You know what I
That's
mean?
when you got to
True, though.
stay on the work so that it stays disciplined and they don't get off the chain.
That's it, baby. Just putting in a little work with everything, man. It's a little bit of work.
A little work at a time.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you know, it's like putting in work on yourself.
That's it.
You know, you have to do that too to be able to like. That's the thing. Some folks get a dog and they're not equipped to really have one yet.
Right. They haven't mastered themselves, right?
Right.
We're trying to be the best versions of ourselves.
And
Right?
that's
And we
what
want
you
our
get.
dogs to be the best version. We ain't
Right.
even did our work.
And that's when you get people neglecting the dog. And that's not necessarily saying, you know, like putting their hands on the dog or causing harm, but just not being present with the dog and like, you know, that
being an absentee father.
right. Right. Say,
Thank you.
say-
You got a
Abandonment.
responsibility. You fucking
Abandonment.
someone gave you a dog
Yeah.
that you weren't ready for, or you thought, oh, I need a dog because I need some, you know, some companionship and
And once COVID was over, then people didn't give a shit.
then
They're like,
people
get the dog back.
yeah.
I'm going back to the club.
yeah, I'm gonna take the dog to the shelter tomorrow.
Right, shit's fucked up, man.
And yeah, you know, that should be another requirement is that like, you know, the person that is taking over the dog or like, you know, becoming the owner of the dog or the dog's becoming a part of that family, it should be a requirement that they are stable motherfuckers
Yeah.
and that are going to treat this animal right and
No
treat him
abandonment clause.
yeah, treat him or her as if they're a part of the family, not just as a pet and that we got it, now he's in the backyard and we don't interact with it but when we go in the backyard.
Well, it was cute when he was a puppy.
Right.
Then he
Yeah,
started jumping
that
on
part.
motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Once he started jumping on everybody and started biting people in the ass, and now he's being aggressive, now everybody's like, oh shit, we love him, but we're scared of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are living in the house where their dog is like kind of running shit.
Yeah.
And they know that their dog is scared of everything and that he'll bite somebody. So every time they see someone come in there, they're just like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. instead of just training the dog.
Thing. Yeah, that's the thing. And like people like that, if you're afraid of the dog that you have, you shouldn't have that dog.
Or you should learn how to train that.
Or learn how to train
Like
it.
you have a car that's fast, like don't run from it.
Well,
Go
they
learn
have
how
to train to have
Learn that motherfucker.
They have to train to
Right?
have the dog though, because it's like where do you like okay, like you could get the dog trained, but if you're still in fear of it after you've trained it,
Yeah, that's
you
not
need
good.
some training yourself
Yeah,
point, yeah.
to get confidence so that dog doesn't run over you.
Yeah, well, that's
Like
why
people
I coach people too. That's the big part.
Yeah.
Like, you got to get them to kind of. Sometimes they're a certain style of person, and their dog is a different type of dog, you know.
Yeah.
And then the dog is like, nah, you're gonna have to get a little more firm, because
Yeah.
this dog right here is gonna run over your ass. You're never gonna stop your
True
dog
that,
from doing
especially
this.
when it's a big ass dog.
Yeah,
Like a
Oh,
Rottweiler
man.
or
Yeah,
Mastiff
yeah,
or
yeah.
even a Pit Bull. It's not like a tall ass dog, but it's an aggressive
Nah,
dog.
but they got no. What it is, it's not even that aggressive, right? Because there's a lot of different aggression. All dogs get aggressive.
Yeah.
Whether it's maternal, whether it's pain, whether it's territorial, right? But the thing is the stubbornness. In the
Right.
dog, we call that the learning of obedience in the 16 dimensions of temperament, right? So some dogs will obey right away. They're very non-confrontational, and then you have dogs that's like, "Fuck you."
Fuck you. Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to meet
Oh,
that
yeah.
one that's like,
Who you think you're
he gonna
talking to?
take this
Hey,
bite right for,
hey,
word up.
Let me ask
know,
you this:
yeah.
in terms of that, fuck you. Where do you find it in bigger dogs or the small dogs, or is it even?
It's both big and small.
Yeah.
AZZ, yeah.
But I'm saying no. But I'm saying on a percentage level, which dog give the fuck off vibes more? Is it the smaller dogs or the big dogs or the ones in the middle?
99% of the population of the canine species.
So there you go.
Oh, then, man, come on,
yeah.
man.
All right. We'll say 98.
98. All right.
I mean, there's a lot of people who think they have obedience, and then you know what my $1 million question is? This is how I sell my contract, right? I say from a 1 to 10, I say I don't want any fucking explanation either. I say, where's your dog's obedience off leash right now outdoors from a 0 to a 10? And I say like some shit like Times Square, and they'll just start laughing.
Yeah, they don't even know what that fucking means.
It just doesn't exist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like
And
off the
everybody
leash.
has obedience, like in their living room, perfect scenario, no distractions, for a cookie at mealtime.
Yeah, but when you go outside and
It's
there's
over.
all the smells and the other people or other
Distractions.
And the over like stimulation of everything at once. You know what I mean? 'Cause, like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
you,
mean,
you
that-
have to be very confident in the work you've put in the training and that dog to be off the leash, and most people aren't.
Right,
Unless
protect
you're a
yourself.
trainer yourself. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
most people that I know that are off the leash with the dogs, that they all do
They off the
training.
leash.
Yeah.
They off the leash.
They off.
And that's the reality, bro. Like the thing is, like people want a dog to be obedient. You got to be obedient, and disciplined too,
That's
right?
right.
yeah. I want.
And a lot of times people will let their dog be obedient because they know that their shit is all like you said.
Yeah.
They just off
Absolutely.
off the deep end.
Yeah. So do you find that like when you're training a dog that they are a reflection of their owner? Or is it where sometimes maybe the owner's just trying to get the dog on their level of like being cool or patient, or is it just like sometimes is it both or is it neither?
Well, it's like this. I was telling Shelly, I said, your dog is not she says, well, it's like me, or I'm thinking it's like me. I said, yo, we gotta get that out of our head. Like all of that, the dog is just like the owner. The dog is the dog. The owner is the owner. It so happens that there's people who like dogs that are probably like themselves and is more prone to be, but the dog is the dog, right? And your
Right.
dog can change if you put the training in. So some people would just say, oh, my dog is just this way. But it's like, you don't know what your dog is. You've never even got the potential out of your dog because you ain't taught it shit.
True that.
Right.
Joseph, I don't know what conversation you're in because we're not talking about medicine for people or dogs. We're talking about disciplined dogs and like people having the skill set to own these dogs. We're not talking about medicine. If we lost you, I'm so sorry.
How long did you take to train like a dog? Like how many months or a year? Or like,
Well,
I mean,
Wait,
what's-
wait, hold up. E-Zone's in the chat, dude. And he's asking an E-Zone question, obviously, but it popped out at me. I'm gonna ask you a ridiculous question,
Talk to me.
right? Because my son is one of my sons is sometimes ridiculous. He said, ask him if a dog can be racist, like in The King of the Hill?
Well, yeah. Right? Because
If
what
you
is
train 'em
racism?
to, right?
Well, no, what's racism, right? Usually it's ignorance and lack of exposure, lack of comfortability. So now you hate because you're scared. So
Yeah.
it really comes from a place of fear.
Right.
So yeah, they could be racist, they're fearful.
There you go, E-Zone.
There you go, he's on.
There you go. He's on.
Got you, baby.
He's so
Whatever you got, man. Throw whatever. I'm fully loaded. The clip don't stop.
Well, he provided that answer very like curt,
He's so
clean,
happy.
everything. Boom, boom. That's it. I'm out.
I mean,
Let's
I
go.
would imagine that if he would have just looked at footage from the '60s LA riots and dogs
feel
that
me?
were chopping up brown and black people at that point, I'm sure that you could have got that answer just by
Or you could turn them up. You know what I mean? You can make them actually deliberately. Again, like parents can teach their children hate.
Yeah.
So you can teach your dog to hate the
Yeah.
wrong shit.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah.
yeah.
Horrible. But right.
That's
It's all
crazy.
about leadership.
Yeah, you got to have the right leadership, man.
Yeah.
Again, so if you ain't in the right place yourself to take care of and maintain and do the work with the dog, you should maybe wait until you're in a place.
Now this the flip flop though. Teaching your dog can work on you.
True that.
So once you train the dog and you actually see what structure looks like, you can actually learn from the dog.
It transforms you. You're right.
Yeah, well think about it. What do we want from a dog? Focus. We don't want to be distracted. What we trying to do? If you're in business, you gotta be focused, not distracted. You got to be able to handle pressure. You got to be able to handle environmental stress.
You got to have that equipoise or that pause or that balance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just
and the
equal-
dog, we're trying to do it in the dog, and that's why we're teaching the dog. We're teaching ourselves.
Yeah.
We're making the best version of the dog makes the best version of yourself. Same thing.
Thank you.
You could
Like
learn
figure out your
something.
motivation.
Yeah, you could learn something everywhere, and
Yeah.
that's the key to it, man.
Like 40 said, you can learn from a baby.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So you also train people to do the work. I mean, train dogs as well.
Well, I got a
right?
mentorship program.
Yeah, that's
I
what
got an online community. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get it to the people, my boy.
Yeah.
I mean, the Netflix was like a nice freebie, but now I have like a low ticket subscription service where you get live training, not just a course, but you get all the 4 courses, and you get the live training, and you get Q&As. So you can get your dog trained for $97.
Yeah.
Give me 60 days. Give me 60. I was going to answer your question. 60 days.
60 days. Got it.
If you put in 15 minutes a day, every day, no excuses.
That's worth it.
Oh, so
No,
it's,
that's worth
you do it all online. It's like
No. I
you
got
do it for-
facilities.
oh,
I got
gotcha.
mentorships. I have associate. I got associates all around the country.
Oh, okay.
We do all kind of shit.
You guys could do a trade and we'll film it. You teach him how to, smoke briskets, and you
shit.
teach him how to train dogs. There you
My
go. We
best,
got
my
a show
best
right
friend is Smoking Woods from Oakland. So you heard of that? Smoking Woods in the Bay Area.
Smoky Woods.
Smoking Woods.
Nah, that one I don't.
Okay.
Y'all need
But
that.
now you got to look it up.
Yeah.
son.
Yeah, that's my bro. That's
Nice.
my ace. Yeah, and
Word.
I got a little bar. I got a little no competition, only collaboration, baby.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, that's my man. That's a good connect. Y'all need to go ahead and get some money.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Oh man. And,
I the dog thing. I'm allergic to dogs, so I don't have a dog.
Really?
Yeah.
Get a allergenic.
Even those, like after a certain period of time, it bothers.
Get a cat.
Those are worse than.
Oh, so you just
No
like get
animals.
all
I-
animal dander?
I mean, I'll pet the dog,
Get a
know,
frog or a
and then
turtle.
I'll go wash my hands
Iguana.
afterwards.
Iguana.
Get an iguana.
Yeah, snake.
frog, turtle,
I used to have a turtle when I was
tarantula.
Ooh, a Komodo dragon.
Oh, you don't want that. It's going to eat everything in the
That
neighborhood.
ate my whole apartment.
Snuggle it.
Damn.
Have you ever seen Komodo dragons
huge.
They're big.
go at shit, dude? They're like they don't have anything that's really formidable against them except
No.
for a few, but that don't ever hunt or eat them.
Yeah.
But they eat every fucking
like
thing.
whole. Like
Jesus Christ, they even eat each other. They're cannibals. This
I
way.
thought
Really?
I thought them shits was vegetarian.
No.
oh no.
Komodo
They,
dragons.
they eat everything.
They eat.
That's like a big iguana, right?
It's they grow to probably just shorter than this table.
Look
there.
at that thing.
Look at that, dude.
Little dinosaur.
Yeah.
So when those
that's a dinosaur.
so when those things
That's a dinosaur.
when those things bite anything, it releases toxins like there's
shit.
poison
Poison,
to fuck with the blood pressure of
the
the
nervous
animal.
system
Yeah,
and
the
shit.
nervous
Yeah.
system, right?
Shut
So
that shit down.
if they get a good bite of something, unless there's another animal there to protect it, done deal.
Damn.
Like they're
Yeah, the
like they
animal
could
ki-
swallow.
Animal
look,
Kingdom's wild. Bro.
look, and they don't chew these things, any animals up. They really swallow them whole.
Oh yeah,
They're like a snake, like a python, like it unhinges its jaws.
it's horrible.
These fucking things are crazy. You don't want your kids like wandering around.
Nope.
No fucking Komodo dragons, dog.
Fuck no.
Yeah, those things, like I heard even the pressure of the bite can like break your, like it just.
Yeah, the pressure of the bite, and they do like almost like what alligators do when they clamp on. They do a jerking type of thing.
So let me tell you why they do that. They're like that's like breaking spinal cords. And
Yeah.
shit. Like, they know how to like they will. I mean, animals are a trip, bro. The predatorial instinct is crazy.
Yeah.
And the crazier their environment is, the crazier the predatorial instinct has to be.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, but I'm saying, bro, that's why I don't put anything past. That's why I teach people, like, bro, you got a predator in your house.
Yeah, yeah.
Let them know right away.
Yeah, like,
hey, check this out.
Yeah.
Man, what it don't
can't-
hurt.
You shouldn't really own a Komodo dragon.
No.
That should be in the wild, wherever those fucking things be.
Oh yeah, fuck
Because
all that.
realistically, you let one off into the wild, boy, you're gonna have some problems.
Yeah.
They're pretty invasive as a species, right? Like they'll take over.
There you go.
Yeah, they will. Look at that.
Who-
It's eating something whole
It
right
was a
there.
monkey.
That's a monkey, bro.
That was
It's
a,
eating a monkey.
I know a chimpanzee ass when I see one.
That's just,
That's a long ass tail.
Shitting itself while he's getting eaten. Yeah.
Probably, because most animals when they're about to die, whether they're being attacked or whatever, they shit and piss themselves. Look at that.
Is that a kangaroo?
That monkey's done, son.
monkey.
Damn. Hey man, that's the animal kingdom.
Where
it is.
do Komodos primarily exist? That's off in
I think they're in like the
that's a
Galapagos
valley.
Islands or something like that.
Yeah.
Fact check.
I think they're just on like Galapagos.
yeah, Galapagos.
I think
or
they go
something.
there.
Where the fuck is that?
Aren't there like mountains?
I don't know where it's at, but I know that's probably where they're at.
Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Oh,
Figueroa in 84th.
I would
Oh, no,
imagine
the other Komodo.
Figueroa
Excuse
at
me.
84. They got plenty
All right.
Komodos over there,
I mean,
dog.
yeah, I'm sorry,
Spitting
man. I didn't mean it
venom.
like that.
You know, we're talking about dogs, and it's National Dog Day.
All right.
Hell yeah, that's dope.
Salute to all the dogs out there. Treat your dog right.
Hell yeah.
That's it, man.
You know what I'm
All
saying?
homies.
Put the work in, put the time.
That's it.
They are family.
Can pet
They
that
are.
You know
dog?
what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. You know, they can be like great assets, especially now, bro. Like people need dogs more than ever, actually, because
Thank you.
Oh,
the
yeah.
police ain't coming to save your ass out here,
No.
right? And you can't really. It's not easy to get a CCW.
No.
Yeah.
So you know, people. You know, that's always been my thing. Like I was always in because I got into dogs because I was a grower. 05,
Protecting the
09.
property,
So
yeah.
I just felt like for me, I wasn't really a gun guy at the time. I just like my dogs, and I just wanted to grow my bud, and I just
Yeah,
you know
dogs
what I
is a
mean?
good way to
I'm
go.
Single
Yeah,
family,
yeah.
single mom. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
just needed
yeah.
my dogs to be on point.
To your point, it's real shit. Like the dogs, you know, unless you live in a coyote or mountain lion area, they will keep a motherfucker out your house. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's the biggest deterrent, bro.
especially these days with all these fucking break-ins that are
what I'm
happening in
saying.
broad daylight and in the evening when someone's not home. If you got a fucking thorough enough dog, like they just did this story probably like 2.5 months ago, and we talked about it, that these dudes went in to rob this house in the hills, and one of them got fucking chewed up by the fucking dog. The other two got away, but the other guy,
Nice.
dog got a hold of him. Sheriffs or whoever that were on the scene were able to get that fucking
That's
guy because of the
crazy.
dog.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's the best security guard you can have. They don't fall asleep on the job. They gonna hear everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're
They're
gonna keep
gonna let you
motherfuckers off.
know.
Especially if you training for protection, then they looking for shit.
Little dog inside,
Yep.
big dog outside. Because guess what? The little dog is going to let you know
That's the
someone is
watchdog.
outside. Yeah.
So in the 16 dimensions of temperament, we talk about the guard dog ability and the watchdog ability. So a guard dog can actually guard livestock. It could guard a house. It could guard, whereas the watchdog is only there to notify you.
True.
Yeah.
The guard dogs know or let you know.
What do you feel like? I mean, all dogs are different, obviously, but what do you think? Which dogs do you think take to the work of watchdog best?
Watchdog for the little guys?
Yeah.
I mean, shit, man. You just throw a little chihuahua in there.
Right.
Well, yeah. Well,
They're
no,
amazing.
No, I mean,
That's some real shit.
I
Some
mean,
guard
the
dog
outside,
shit.
I mean, the outside.
Outside dog. For me, I like Rottweilers, man.
Rottweilers. Yeah.
Yeah. The
'Cause people are afraid of
I'm a Dutch
Rottweilers.
Shepherd guy and a Belgian Malinois guy, but as I had kids, small kids, they're very energetic. It's not practical. And
Right.
they want to work. Whereas a Rottweiler, you get a good Rottweiler. They're big, they're strong, they're powerful. And they got
Intimidating.
that. They're
Oh, they
intimidating.
conquer.
And then
Yeah.
they don't, they have energy when you need it, and then they'll chill.
Yeah, they're lap dogs mostly.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Big as they are,
There's some good dogs. I mean, they have the Corsos, and they have a lot of dogs that are
Ooh, the
good.
Corso.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
They're
Corso.
all right. They're all right. You know,
like that.
I've watched them the last 15 years doing this professionally, and I would say I would buy maybe 2 out of 10 as a breed.
Yeah, I used to have a Rottweiler back in the day.
Roddy's
well
on
trained,
fire.
good dog. He was good with people. Didn't like other dogs so much, but he got down with people.
Because they dominant. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And that's the thing is whatever kind of dog you have, if it's naturally dominant, then you need to train the dog to that dominance.
Right.
Because he's going to be a lot more susceptible to doing some dominant shit because that's just who he is.
That was the dog I could walk off the leash.
Oh, nice. So once they all can be trained,
I
you just
was-
got to understand that type of temperament.
I was lucky enough that he, to have the time to put the work in with him, and that he was disciplined enough. So like
repetition.
I could be out there with him, not on the leash,
There you go.
and not worry about him being distracted, running off, and all that. He couldn't do the backwards walk. You know what I mean? Like turn around. He wasn't like that.
Yeah. But he
trained,
just
but-
was at least like,
But he was good off the leash. I didn't
Yeah.
I didn't have to worry about him like chasing off after other dogs, even though he might not have liked them. He was disciplined enough. You know what I mean?
Well, there's tolerating dogs, and then there's liking dogs. Some dogs are like social, they want to play, and some dogs they don't really like dog, but they'll tolerate them.
Tolerate it, yeah, based off of the training.
And you got to think about it. Some people are like that.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? Like they don't want a bunch of clown happy ass shit going all in front of you. Yo, just give me some space, bro. I'm chilling with you, but I don't need you all rah my face. I look at dogs like people.
100.
You know what
I
I
was
mean?
going to ask you, how do you know how to give the dog the proper due consideration on each training? Like, if there's a special problem with a dog and or whatever ETA that dog where it's going to receive the proper training, when it'll graduate or what week it'll, do you know that type of probability? Do you ever assume that, or on each dog,
Like the progress of each.
right? Or is it all, or do you judge it all in general, just as one?
No, yeah, there's multiple factors. I got to look at the dog,
Right.
the caliber of the dog,
Right.
the caliber of the problem, the caliber of the person handling the dog, their discipline, if they're even gonna fucking do this shit 5 minutes, or they're gonna do it,
Right.
I mean, I got people who lock in, and that's why I don't give a damn how good your dog does. That's on you. You got to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I know my shit works.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You have to
It's
be
like-
disciplined.
You're gonna make me look bad, right?
So I mean, when it comes to like my board and train program, for example, like that's on my watch. So
Right.
that shit has to be on point. So I got 4 weeks to complete that and get that done. And sometimes I got to recommend to say, you know what, this dog took more time to get into that dopamine state and get him comfortable and start learning. Or this dog is way more impulsive. Or this dog, if it might be PTSD, it might have an issue that we have to like counter.
Is it the action or the command, or is it the voice, or is it all of it all together? It's just a combination of just a tone that dogs just they like
balance.
it. Okay,
It's like it's the
equipoise.
it's the obedience.
Right.
It's the motivation. It's the structure, the consistency. The clarity. So it's
little
not a
bit
lot
of
of
all
people.
of it.
They teach so many different ways. It's confusing as fuck for the dog, and the dog can't really process it and see like here to here. They're doing all this up and down shit versus just getting them straight clear. So
Too
I'm
much
very-
information.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And then the thing is, like, I have three objectives: improve your communication, establish your pack leadership, while maintaining your dog's expression. So everything that I do aligns with that. And if it's not doing that, it's not the Cali canine way.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like a calculation for me. Like, I put that shit on the board and write it out like a fucking equation. I'll tell you exactly how we're gonna get there based on what I hear. I don't even really need to see your dog. Wow. See, I do evaluations, about 10 of them on a day, right? Over the phone, and I just can tell. You can tell me your problem, and I'm gonna diagnose it, and I'm gonna ask you the questions that let me know what kind of person you are and what's going on. You know what I mean? I'm able to kind of like come up, because after you do this shit for so long, bro, you know what it is, bro.
I bet you motherfuckers be answering you real guilty, like when you get to the serious questions, like how much time do you spend with your dog? Oh well.
yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, they gotta be on it. How we gonna fix the problem if we can't? I'm like the fucking, you know what I mean? I'm a doctor. I gotta ask the questions,
That's
the
like when
uncomfortable shit.
That's like when you go for your doctor for a checkup and he tells you don't do this, that, and then you come back for the next checkup and you're like, doctor, I don't feel so good. Like, what's going on? Well, told you what to do and what not to do last time. What have you been doing?
The same bullshit.
The same bullshit, right? And you have to encounter that too. Like you work with
bro.
people and
It's the people.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's the factor.
your dog can't train himself.
Right.
No.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Right. Otherwise, you just letting them be primal. You're just letting them figure shit out. And again, they're meant to be domesticated.
Thank you.
So you know what I mean? After all the evolution, dogs are supposed to have structure.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that just makes the world a better place for the dog. That's how we're gonna stop all the fucking all of the euthanization, bro.
Yeah.
They're putting to sleep millions of dogs because of behavior.
Yeah. Because people can't deal with it.
And they don't have anywhere to take them, and then the shelters don't know how to do it, and they get volunteers who are trying to save the day, but they don't know what they're supposed to do. So that's my movement, man. I'm trying to save that shit.
Let me ask you something. Do a lot of the shelters have dog trainers on staff? Or is it just volunteers that just love dogs and have a little bit of knowledge?
Well, it just depends, man. I work with a great organization called Paws for Life, and it's ran by a guy named John. He's right here in Granada Hills, in the Valley, in San Fernando Valley, right? And we work with he works with the prisoners. Now he put the time in the joint, and I go into the prisons, level 4 yards, level 3 yards, whatever. I think they
4
3
yards,
guys,
right.
right?
Wow.
These guys are all transitioning lives through dog training, learning compassion through dog training, right? So like somebody like him,
Like you said earlier, people can learn from doing the training.
yeah, it just puts you in a different. I mean, my bro just got out from doing 25, and he runs my whole program in the Bay, in San Jose, front to back.
Wow.
He's been out a year. You know what I mean? But it's like he's totally real. He never even rocked with dogs like that. But I'm telling you, like dogs will teach you a lot of shit. But anyway, back to the rescues. You know, John has a great program where he puts out these young dudes who finish their program, right? And then they come into the rescue. He gives them a job for a while, and then they go off and go do whatever.
God bless,
but yeah, man. So I mean, there's shit like that. But then you got people who just like love dogs, and they just trying to like.
You think if most of these shelters had like proper trainers like yourself,
So that's what we need.
you wouldn't have as many returns on some of these dogs, right? And
Right.
they would be in proper homes like for the rest.
Right.
Because people only bring back dogs when they can't manage the dog, or if the dog, maybe snapped or whatever,
Right.
and then they end up bringing him back to the
back.
shelter.
And then he just goes, this is a recurring wall. And then the thing is, it never gets fixed. By not getting fixed, it gets reinforced.
Yeah.
So if you don't check it, it's going to continue, and it's going to continue double next time.
That way, if
You know what I mean?
if the dogs had like some work being done with them before they actually go out.
Right. So that's what they do. So with the dogs that go to the rescue, they go to the prison for 4 weeks. Oh, and then they can come back, and then people can get it from the rescue,
right.
and then have a trained dog.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a pretty good time. 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying, Jay?
Yeah.
Like,
It's a good time. Yeah. If you're getting this consistency every day, do anything for 4 weeks.
Thank
You're
you.
going to get right.
Get results.
Yeah. Anything.
Oh, yeah.
Calisthenics, anything.
Yeah, that's all it is. You got to look at it like calisthenics. Like if you're doing your down is your burpees, and then you're doing your recall. Your recall is your pull-ups.
Program,
And
right.
your healing is your
Yeah.
is your push-ups. So
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
like
if-
all of that
yeah.
shit is just consistency and repetition.
Yeah, if you're doing the job with the dogs for 4 weeks, the repetitive nature of the dog, they retain it.
Really well.
And they get that scheduled down, and they're waiting for you, like at the end, like, okay, when are we gonna do this work? I'm ready for the work.
Right.
Because it's like, for them, it's like playtime, right? Like they're having an interaction with a human, and they're getting affection as they're doing this work.
Yeah, they're having fun, man.
Yeah.
That's the dopamine state.
And if you allow them to forget that, they forget the work.
Yep.
Yeah, but you know what? Dogs really never forget. It's just the handling. Like they always
Right,
remember.
yes,
Like
yes,
if
yeah.
the handler comes in and you know what you're doing, the dog be, oh shit, cool. I thought I missed this shit.
Yes,
you know what I
I
mean?
thought I lost you.
Yeah. But then someone comes in there just kind of
Yeah,
goofy,
big
letting them get
word.
away. Like I said, that lack of clarity, that lack of pack leadership. Because even being a pack leader, like you have to micromanage shit. Otherwise, it can lose. The dog gets away with 3 or 4 things by you not being on your leadership. Allows the dog's behavior to sway. Because you didn't lead that dog to where you needed to be. You know what I mean?
Thank
so
you.
the shit is science, man. It's actually dope because the behavior science and a lot of marketing and a lot of shit is actually very, like, you listen to dudes like Alex Hormozy. I don't know if you guys listen to these big marketing dude and all the funnels and all that. He talks about all this psychology and all this behavior science. And this is how they train us on Instagram through impressions, through repetitions,
Yep.
through you know what I mean? And they give us that dopamine to keep us on the platform so advertisers can advertise. You see what I'm saying? So
Yep.
you see how it's just about programming brain.
I like the rod of correction that you got for the dogs with the style, man. That's dope, man. Jay.
Thanks,
Dope.
bro. Thank you, bro. I just like to teach it, bro. That's what I'm saying. I could talk about this shit all day. And I make content every day, bro, with like some kind of new shit.
Word.
Because I just like to teach this shit, bro. It's like, it's understanding. I just like really I want to, like, we're talking about the euthanization of all the shelters. I want to cut the euthanization rate in half.
Yeah.
Swerve.
And that's what my movement is right now.
That's
You know what I mean?
positive,
We're
man.
trying to get to these rescues. You know
Smart
what I mean?
and positive, man.
Yeah.
I think more of these shelters need to program like you were talking about.
That's what we're doing. So that's
Yeah.
what we're doing. We really getting into the shelters and being able to change in a massive way, not just like 1 and 2, more of a macro versus that micro shit.
And it would be also conducive to the family getting that dog or the person getting that dog that like they be worked with as well. Like in knowing that the dog has been, doing some work and you need to continue this work with the dog.
Well, that's technology.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. We got community for that.
Yeah.
They can jump right in. Like Thursday, you want to start my program. By Thursday, you'll be on your Kickstart call.
Boom.
By next Wednesday, you already training in your living.
I think you have
For
a
real?
bigger success
dope.
rate with keeping those dogs out of the shelters and
the
keeping
thing
them
is,
in
but
the homes.
back to the big word, discipline.
Yeah.
People got to stay consistent.
There's people willing to learn too, but there are others that like they just want the quick it done for you
Instant gratification.
and it doesn't work like that.
Yeah. Horrible. That's what we're teaching the dog actually is impulse control. Right? And most people
need that.
can't.
People need that.
have no impulse control.
No, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a few.
Shit gets deep.
We know a few. Oh man.
Oh shit, man. Live life, man. One life.
Salute to all the women out there. It's Women's Equality Day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, shout out my mom, man. She taught me my game. I learned my game from a woman. She gave me straight game. She raised me in Oakland. She could have tried to figure out another way to raise me somewhere else, but she just wanted me to have that Oakland game. Like I was raising like Tupac and shit, and like you know what I mean? Like knowing that Black Panthers is like right there in this neighborhood, in that neighborhood. That shit is like
I want you to
crazy.
show you what it is.
Yeah, because that's what it is. Like that's what in the animal kingdom, right?
Right.
What you gonna sit there like you can't take? Oh, this dog was pampered, and then you put him out into the wild. Then what?
Don't know what to do.
You see what I'm saying? So the best thing, the way you can learn is by learning in crazy environments and just being able to like kind of
Adapt.
have some shelter in some way because that shit eat you up too.
True that.
So that's where you got that people, But like I said, shout out to the equal equality and the women. Man, I'm in the women entrepreneurship. I'm trying to help my wife, man, start an online community for Moroccan cooking.
All right on.
No.
Get her popping.
yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause that's the name of the game, man.
That's what's up.
Empowering women, man.
Yeah.
We can all get some
dope.
money.
We must do more to do this.
dope.
Yeah.
In the name of our mothers and sisters.
Yes.
And aunts. And
Yeah.
grandmothers.
No, for the
And all
community.
this.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Salute.
God bless. Yeah.
Couple things. We were talking about this shit last week about, going to some of the theme parks and rides getting stuck, right?
Man, that shit looking crazy, bro.
So in Mexico City, at the Six Flags in Mexico City, they got stuck on a ride last night, son. And when you look at how high they are stuck up there, bro. I mean, like if you got any sorts of like phobias with heights.
Bro. I've lost trust, bro. Instagram fucked it up for me, bro. I've seen people fly out of shit.
Oh man, it is fucked up.
I seen somebody fly out of a bobsled the other day. Y'all seen that shit? It was like, them shits go fast. Them ones that go down like, he just like took a corner, just flew out that shit. I was like,
That's to hurt.
he should have a safety belt on, bro.
Yeah, this is the view right here.
Oh boy.
On this particular deal right here. I mean, people afraid of heights probably ain't
And you
on
gotta
this.
believe in God, bro.
Look,
Look
people
at
that are afraid of heights probably ain't on this ride. But if you have one of those people that like are afraid of heights, but let their friend talk them into this shit, they're shitting bricks
yeah.
right here.
At least
They're
you're
like,
at least they're not
fuck
upside
you.
down.
Fuck
At least they're not upside down. Good point.
Yeah, I mean, I could handle that.
Yeah, I could
If I was
have.
upside down, I'd be
Hell
freaked
no.
out.
I'd be mad as
I
fuck.
start
Yeah,
praying,
but-
bro.
yeah.
I'd be mad as fuck.
Oh, that's probably.
Hell yeah. But I'd be I'd be losing my shit if it was upside down.
But it's better that it like at least a bolt didn't come loose or some shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, shit, like when the shit
It got stuck. If it hit done a shift, bang. Oh, man.
And then you're on the high end. Like, I'm gonna come down loud.
No.
Sometimes I think about that when I go snowboarding.
Yo, that's
Like, I be like, I sometimes I smoke. I'm all like,
nightmarish.
a little paranoid. Like, oh shit, what if this motherfucker just stop or just like the wire snap?
Hey, you know what I trip on?
How far that is. From the ground.
That's pretty high up.
Hard,
That's-
bro.
that's pretty
That's
high
way
up.
more than some snowboarding shit. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
thousands of feet, bro.
Look at that, dude. I mean, if you fall, that is like,
Yeah, no. If you fall, it's death.
And it's
Somebody-
raining.
You know you're dying.
and it's raining.
And it's raining. They're stuck up there in a storm about to hit.
Somebody has a dirty diaper up there.
Yeah. Someone has sharked themselves. You know what I'm saying? They're about to.
breathe.
Imagine you're on your first date.
boy.
Imagine you're on your first date. She didn't want to go up in the first place. And you talk, no, it's going to be great. We're going to see the city. It's going to be up. And then stuck. You think dude gets second date after that?
It's over, bro.
Depending on how cool she is, if she's a very like,
Nah.
I can't believe. I mean, if she's very affected by heights and that happened and she got scared, I get it. But yeah, probably no.
How about you? Yeah, what do you think, Bart's?
I don't know. I guess it depends how good of a talker you are. Maybe you like
Yeah.
even more.
Yeah.
You never know. I mean, you're going to be staying there for an hour talking. So.
You're going to talk your way into a hand job up there, Bart?
Damn, handy.
Hey, that
One
make a
time.
great interview.
That's you'd make history, dog. We got stuck on this ride
Hey, I
where
like this guy, man. I like this guy. I always said that if I was in a plane crash and was going down, I'm like, what's the last thing I would want before I crashed?
hey, help me out here. We're about to die.
If you get a handy up there, you're in front of everybody, though.
Hey, bro,
Everybody else
live one-
swinging
Hey,
in the
live your
still.
life, bro.
You're a special motherfucker.
You're exposed like a motherfucker. There's like,
You'll be all right. You'll be all right. You got the hand.
You'll be famous.
You're gonna be taking off your jacket, son. It's like, hold up.
you got to swing next to him. Oh man, that's crazy. Like,
Like do a little pop up tent with
Can
your,
we just-
with your jacket.
You know, stuff
hold the
like
chains, get closer.
seeing footage like that, right? I already don't get on the rides. We've talked about this. I stopped getting on the rides at 36 or something like that. I'm 54 now, but I ain't been on a fucking ride since I was 36.
Wow.
On purpose.
Okay.
This makes me want to get on the rides less. It just, cements any type of shit I might get where like, I feel like I'm in my 30s again. I'm going to get on the fucking ride. Nah.
No.
I will not.
I learned my lesson.
No, I think the key to not getting stuck on something as big as that swing is to never get on that swing and only do things that are going to be, relatively close to the ground.
You are correct, sir.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
can you guys be stuck in an elevator and that
Oh,
fuck
fuck
with
no.
you?
That's
'Cause-
just as bad
That
for
happened
me.
to me in Morocco, bro, and I broke out that motherfucker like a lion,
Yeah,
bro.
probably through the top,
you
right?
see?
No,
Or did you?
I opened it and just like,
did the
yeah, I think I was like halfway out, but I had to get out of that shit because it was like a small one too. I was like, no.
I think if you open the door enough, right, you feel a little bit of comfort, like that it's open, but you need to get the fuck out of there. Like for me, I can't get stuck in a spot like that. Like I hate getting in crowded elevators. I got a thing about it. I'll do it, but sometimes
I'm saying.
I'll be like, fuck, I hope this goddamn thing doesn't stop. Because, like, breathing in a small ass box when it's stuffed gets hard.
Yeah.
And then if you start, like, letting your blood pressure go up and you
gotta chill yourself.
you start getting anxiety.
Breathe, bro.
Yeah,
You gotta
get it.
breathe.
Yeah, because either two things happen: and anxiety, like anxieties take over, or the panic attack, which you'll pass the fuck out right there.
So that's what happens to dogs, bro. Bringing it back to dogs, right? When a dog is freaked all the way out, and then you challenge them with like correction, and you stress them more, you basically throwing, you know what I mean? Like you get a dog that's in a flighty state, and they just want to freak out, and they're just like, oh my god, I gotta get out of here, and then you can make the problems worse. So that's what I'm saying. That's what even like training dogs, bro. You gotta understand, like dogs are creatures, bro. They get sensitive, bro.
Oh yeah,
And they like, you know what I mean?
it's like you said.
I've been like almost about to drown. You know what I mean? And really in a panic attack. You know?
Yeah.
out in the ocean just getting fucking smacked by the waves, and you like had that oh shit moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta be sensitive, bro, to the dogs,
true,
bro,
yeah.
because that shit, bro, like
It happens
a lot
to
of dogs
dogs,
are
too.
Well, that's why they're aggressive, because
Yeah.
most of them freak the fuck out. They scared.
Yeah.
Lack of socialization makes fear.
They don't know what the fuck's going on.
They don't know what's going on, and a lot of times people just kind of like. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I actually just posted something about that shit today, bro. And it was crazy because I tried to educate. I made an example out of somebody, but I'm about to mentor him, bro.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying? So I didn't leave
But
it. I'm gonna
that's
call
good.
that shit
But
out, but
that's
I'm gonna tell
good,
you how I
though.
can help you. I'm
But
not
that's-
gonna put you down.
But that's good.
Yeah.
So someone ain't out there, putting out bad information
Yeah, man,
or
I
like
call that shit.
training these dogs in the wrong form. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Let me just put this out there to y'all, cause like, people be trying to get over on motherfuckers every day, through different scams and whatnot. But and we ride to Redondo when we do some of our rides, right? We do we do these bike rides from sometimes Marina Del Rey and Santa Monica all the way up to Redondo and back. In relation to the thing, right? Like they're talking about people are putting fake QR codes on the parking meters there so that like you could quick pay and fuck off, right? But the parking meter, but the QR codes are fake.
So they're getting the information.
So they're either getting information
Charging your credit card
or charging your credit card
for a fake
for a fake QR code.
for
yes.
a fake like parking meter thing.
So they're letting people know if you see a QR code on any of the meters, that there's two official ones that you need to look for. Anything else is fake, or don't fuck around and use it at all. You know?
Yeah.
But in Redondo Beach, this is gonna become a thing.
Yeah, criminals getting craftier. and
You know,
craftier.
downtown, we're probably gonna see that. So watch the QR codes. Don't just go pay it. You know what I mean? Look for other means. If you ain't got the change in your pocket, go get some fucking change. Don't trust some of these QR codes unless you know that it's official. Go to the actual city website and find out the official shit for it.
Yeah.
Then to trust any sticker that might be on the meter or whatever, because motherfuckers are getting over with this type of shit left
that's
and right.
wild, bro.
It's true.
Yeah, they said that the city found all the ones that they could find that were out there now. There were like 200 of those QR codes out there. Imagine how many motherfuckers actually used them before they were able to get them. I would imagine like
Imagine you doing that and getting a ticket then.
A lot.
Yeah, they're doing
You're like
this.
I paid this fake QR
Hey,
code and then I got a $50
They're doing this
ticket.
with tickets
Yeah.
too.
Well,
They
all
showed a
need is
fake
the
ticket.
app. They just need an app, right, to just make it look like City Law.
Yeah, fake app.
It goes there and it
Yeah.
put the little. It's a checkout
That's
page
it.
right
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
Boom. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now, and now they also
Getting
are
crafty, man. Getting crafty.
in another city. They were issuing fake tickets with the fake QR code to pay the ticket off. Parking
for real?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. The double up.
So I would say if you get any parking tickets, any of that, go to the official website. Don't check on what's on the fucking ticket.
Wow.
Go to the official website, pop in the ticket number into the official website. And if you don't find it there, that ticket don't exist. It's a fake fucking ticket.
Wow.
That's
Right. So we just want to put people up on game because, I mean,
That's what's up.
they're finding ways to get over on you every day.
They should sell a device.
And it's bad. Listen,
Tell me.
it's bad enough, like, right, that we pay the high ass taxes and we feel the way we feel about our government getting over on some of us, that now we got to deal with motherfuckers over here trying to get our fucking money too. Y'all got to be up on game, all right? So do the diligence before you just fucking pay the QR code. Did anybody get a chance to watch that ODB documentary, The Tale of Two Dirties?
Nah, I didn't even know
Oh
that.
man,
Out, bro.
it's
I'm an ODB fan. That's
it's a great story, but a fucked up story at the same time.
early
Just the-
trauma.
No, well, I mean, we all deal with trauma early in our shit, right? We all have a different story, and his was no less traumatic and dealing with shit. But he had a great spirit, this dude. He was actually a really good guy. Towards the end of his life, he was just around some of the wrong people that allowed him to do shit that he shouldn't have been doing, like the drugs and all that shit. His family and really close friends were trying to get him into rehab, where the other guys were just enablers and, letting him do whatever the fuck he wanted so they could just be around him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And
They know his motivation.
it's a pretty sad
They
story, but
Yeah.
like you see who they describe him as like this different dude, right? Like ODB was who he was on stage, but he was Ason Unique off stage. Like he was a completely different dude. And as the drugs came into the fold, he started crossing the lines of those and became more of ODB than he was Ason Unique. You know what I'm saying? And that's sort of where it all started to go off.
Gotcha. Where's that at, on Netflix?
What was
It's
it?
A&E.
A&E.
A&E. It's a really good watch, man. But you know,
that
there's some Wu-Tang members up in there, Raekwon and Ghost, and a few others.
Is RZA in there as well?
I believe RZA was in there. I don't know if he was in there for the interviews, but they have clips of the RZA because him and Jizza and ODB are cousins, and they speak to that.
Oh, right on.
You know what I mean? So it's a really good story. Sad in the end, obviously, because we lost, an amazing talent and a good dude. But
Yeah, man.
yeah, don't be having the wrong people around you to enable you to do the fucked up things that you know yourself are bad for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want to have people that will check you when they see that you're out of pocket, and say, hey, man, I think you're doing too much over here. You know what I'm saying?
Real friends.
Real friends, real circle. Build your tribe with people that fuck with you no matter what, no matter how good you're doing or how bad you're doing. They're willing to, be there when you're lifted up. They should be willing to be there when, maybe you fall down and you need someone to lift you back up, and you got to be willing to lift them up when they need it.
Or when you need a condom. Yeah.
That too, yeah, that part.
that too.
Especially that part.
Hey,
I
yeah.
apologize. I'm just saying,
Saving unwanted life.
Yeah.
I don't do sloppy seconds. I'm just saying, man. What?
I'm just saying.
I don't
Right.
share nobody's condom. I do
Right.
my own
That was-
thing.
that
I
was-
only use it once, and that's it. I don't. All right. I'm sorry.
That was the most
I think I
random
said-
shit ever, but I love it.
Yes.
You know what I'm
It's great.
saying? I ain't going to complain
Yes.
about that.
Roll with it.
That's where your mind is right now.
Yeah, his mind is all over the place.
I'm sorry.
Always.
Hey, I gotta say, salute to the Outbreak competition that happened. I can't remember what city, but it's the breaking competition that happened after the Olympics, and some of the people that were at the Olympics and medaled up were in this competition, and it was so off the fucking chain. It's the Olympics kind of held them to a different standard, and it seemed like it was a holdback of some sorts.
Yeah.
But when you see them in this Outbreak shit, and it's right here on YouTube. I watched it live this weekend. They had all sorts of different battles. They had the crew battle,
Yes.
where 2 guys battled 5 guys.
Oh, wow.
So you talking about the breakdance?
Yeah, breakdance.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, they had the 2 guys battling 5 guys, 2 former champions in that particular competition, and they battled 5 guys. They won. Then there's the one-on-one, which one of the guys that was in the Olympics ends up winning this particular one. They had the 2-on-2 battles where it's like 2 guys against 2 girls against 2 girls, and it was pretty fucking dope, man. I got to tell you, there are a lot of badass breakers out there, B-boys and B-girls.
Hip hop.
Killing it, hip hop,
Yeah.
Real
keeping
hip-hop, yeah.
keeping the vibe alive. If you haven't watched it, it's on archive right here on YouTube. Outbreak 2024. It's ridiculous. Y'all should watch it. They did have the 2 hosts that were a bit much. You remember the 2 hosts
Yeah.
on the Olympics? I don't know if y'all
I didn't
saw.
see that. I didn't see
Okay, they had these 2 hosts. One of them's, I don't know where they're from. It might be from France, and the other guy's from somewhere else. But they're a little loud and obnoxious, entertaining though, But they're a part of this promotion,
Right.
and I gotta say it was dope. It did bother me. I thought they handled it. They were a little bit much at times, but more than anything, all the dancers, all the B-boys and B-girls, man, they were fucking top notch, man. Salute to that whole community.
Yeah, they were dissing that one girl though, man. You seen that one?
She
Megan?
Yeah, no, she
There's
didn't
only
deserve to be
one.
there.
There's only one, brother. Word.
One.
There's only one.
I
that
don't, you
one?
know, like she finagled her way on. She
Hey.
finagled her way on
He
because
definitely like played with the winner's box or something.
oh yeah, well because this last
that
week
was crazy.
this last week I don't know if it was Pete Rock or someone put out a video clip with like 5 or 6 different Australian B girls that were dope as
Way
fuck.
better, right?
That somehow she scored higher than to represent the country.
That's
Well,
wild.
the thing is, I think the controversy is what they're investigating her about is because since it was the first time doing breakdancing, they kind of formed themselves, her and her husband.
Yeah, her and her husband.
They formed themselves to be the kind of committee.
Yeah.
and scored everybody lower.
So they had like
She says, "I'm going."
some say there was a non-existing prelim that happened, so that she put herself on the team, and they that was that,
Right.
Yeah, man. Well,
Yeah, man.
and
I
she got
can see
0
that.
all times.
She got
can see
0.
that.
That was her karma.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What about the Last Supper whole situation? What y'all thought about that one?
What?
Oh, I didn't even watch the intro. I heard
The
so
intro?
many- I
Dude.
I heard
whatever.
so many things.
They were like turned up about that a little bit.
I heard a lot of things about it, but I didn't actually see it.
Yeah.
So,
you know.
but I heard they were doing a little bit much in France.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
But that's them.
That's Perry.
That's Perry. They do the thing.
And the thing also with that Last Supper is that like it's been mocked a bunch of times.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I don't
Just
have
never on
enough-
TV though.
Yeah.
I
Never
mean,
on TV.
The
have
Avengers
they-
did it or whatever. Like the Marvel, there's a Marvel like picture where they
Yeah.
are all like
But that's a movie. This is live
That
TV.
doesn't make it okay.
That doesn't make it okay.
Oh my God!
it's Iron Man.
But hey, I feel like you never like nowadays. You can't put anything past anything. You just
I
gotta
don't know.
Yeah.
expect the unexpected.
And
Yeah,
you
there you
can't.
go.
And you can't
you
please
know?
everyone.
And you can't.
And
That
you
part.
should. And you shouldn't
You know.
look to.
Yes.
Be okay with it
Yeah.
if you're the one doing it, right? Like
Yeah.
be at peace with it and own it.
Yeah.
But don't give a fuck what anybody thinks of it, because the minute that happens, when the scrutiny starts, you're like,
Fold.
Yeah, be
all the
ready. You gotta
arrows.
be ready.
Yeah.
You gotta be ready for
the
something.
slings and arrows.
Fold.
Real quick, did you know today is the birthday of one Shirley Manson from Garbage, born on this
Hell
day,
yeah.
1966. Salute to the legendary Shirley Manson.
She's amazing.
Still putting it down to this day.
I love her. She's dope.
Yeah, she's dope.
Please don't.
Did you know it's also the birthday of Dan Vickery from Counting Crows, was born on the same exact day, different time.
Wow.
as
Yeah.
Shirley Manson. And did you know? On this day in 1969, Adrian Young of No Doubt was born
That guy.
3 years after Shirley Manson
Yes.
and Dan Vickery.
He's the drummer, and he's amazing, dude.
He's wild.
He's a badass.
He's a wild motherfucker, man.
Genius.
And he's a dope drummer. He's wild and dope. He's
Yes.
exactly what a drummer should be.
Brilliant.
Absolutely.
Most drummers that were dope as fuck were wild and dope at the same
Yeah, he can play his ass off.
Play his ass off. Did you know? It is also the birthday of Big Crit, born on this day in 1986.
Oh, right on.
20 years later
Wow.
than Shirley Manson.
Oh.
What are you going now about? This is
I'm
just a
saying,
fact.
no,
Yes.
I believe it.
It's not a diss. We're just, baselining everything from Shirley Manson, son. You got it? You get it?
Yeah.
Everybody smash that like if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel if you get down with what we're putting down. Crack the all notification bell so you get notified when we drop this content. The Dr. Greenthumb Show, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 Eastern on the start. And, remember that after this show is the mix show. All right, we got DJ CeeLo going to pop it off with the video mix. I'm probably going to join in, specifically on Twitch. B_RealTV is the place. You could also watch it at the home site, www.breal.tv. If you are a full member, become a member, and you can get up on the community features, exclusive content, and the merch. Yes. Have at it. You know what I'm saying? And we thank all those that have gotten down with the merch and our supporters of Be Real TV and donators. Everything goes right back into the channel. All right, so we appreciate all donations that you make via super chat or otherwise. All right, let's get off into these submissions.
All right, so I got some footage from Dom and Ray. They were actually with you guys this past weekend. Cali Canine, if you want to kind of talk about this, we got the bite work right here.
Oh, okay. Well, that's just a dog. Shout out my boy Syke over there at Southgate Working Dogs in Compton. I came and picked up a couple nice dogs from him. And yeah, man, that's what I do. I just work in the dog and the protection work, you know, seeing who's strong, who's tough, who can handle the pressure, who can, you know, who has the nerves of steel to be able to last throughout any, you know, competitive situation they might be in.
That's a pretty relentless dog.
Yeah, man. You know, the good ones, man, and shout out my boys. Like I said, man, these guys, they train real strong dogs. That's why they're like, as trainers, you know, the one thing that you can understand is like being able to read a dog and be able to really, you know how much you can push each dog, you know, and they're all different. It's just like people, they go in a schoolyard, there's going to be a couple guys who can really fight, a couple guys who cannot fight at all, and a couple guys who are going to go running for the hills, right?
Right.
So you got to make sure just, you know, again, when you're looking for a good, strong working dog, the dog needs to have a good amount of, you know, just drive and power and dedication to the work, you know, and it's got to be, you know, tough. See, like those cans, all of that right there is all about desensitizing the dog to whatever he might come when he's in a fight. Right?
It like the stuff that might distract him. Right?
Yeah, well, it's the noise. It freaks him out. What's this? What's this thing touching me? It's touching my feet. It's touching my back. It's, you know, you're picking me up. I'm on my back. I'm still fighting. You know, I'm pushing through whatever stress. I'm still fighting. So that's the thing is you got to, you know, continue, but it all starts with genetics, you know. It all starts with genetics. That's why most guys, like even my boy here, he gets his dogs from, you know, Holland and from the Dutch Shepherd breeds because they're just strong, man. And they you know, the real deal about it is they're like shepherds with pits. You know, I like the Dutch shit because they gonna slide some shit in there. They have some mastiff in there. You don't even know it. Big ass dog is just straight powerful and just. And that's why I don't care about a dog. Like I don't really care about dog breeds. I look at temperament. So if the dog does all of this A, B, C, D, and E, that's what makes the dog, not the actual breed.
There goes the killer right there.
Yeah, and then we got the French
there, bro.
You know, and this is showing you the same level of control we gotta have for the little guys. You know what I mean? Like
that's a cool ass little guy right there.
Yeah, bro. They all need to have that control. That's a boarding train we have at my facility. All my dogs are like, all the dogs we train, this is how they should come. You know, this is how they go home. And then it's up to you to keep it up. You know what I mean? It's all up to you to keep it up and keep the training consistent. But yeah, this little guy, man, he's a great little cool little pup, and he's like I said, I think he's going home in about a week or so.
Right on.
Yeah, we just they say see how he's a little bit unsure, but through repetition he gets more and more confident. You see what I mean? And we go into the control, lots of control.
That's Cujo. That's
But you see his expression. You see how he looks so happy when he's working.
Yeah.
You know, that's the key, man. They love to work, and that's where we use a lot of rewards. But eventually, you know, you use rewards, but you don't depend on rewards.
Yeah.
You leverage them.
Yeah.
You know, and then it's like you don't have to see them to know that they're coming. It's just
that's right.
Create the dog's expectations. You know, through being consistent, and then they'll know like if I do good shit, he likes that. I'm gonna get paid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even
Pretty
if I got
much.
to do 3, 4, or 5 things,
The treat is the bag for the dog.
it's the bag.
Yeah.
The dog is working for the bag. Exactly.
The dog treat is the bag.
That's it. Simple and plain, bro. So yeah, that's my brother Isaiah. He's like my GM. He trains like one of my top trainers, and he's been doing great things with the Cali Canine now for over about 5 years. And he runs the LA facility, and that's his dog Lola, and she's a little Dutchie. She's a little fireball, man. I actually bred that dog. You know, again, messing with those Dutch Shepherds. You could tell it's a Dutch Shepherd when it's a little like more stockier than like a German Shepherd. Not as big as a German Shepherd, but a little bit more like the brindle coat and a little more shorter, stout kind of setting. I mean, usually the females are a lot smaller. Sometimes the males can get really big, but yeah, man, this is my boy Zay, and this is over at our North Hollywood spot.
Word up.
Yeah, man.
Salute.
We should put Doobie in one of those suits and have a dog go bite him.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Oh, dude, that
that'd
would
be
be
the
so cool.
I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you how to do it.
Hey, give me at least 3 German Shepherds, man. Deadly.
I'm surprised
Yeah.
Barks
Big-
doesn't, like,
ready.
volunteer for that. I mean, he put the shock collar on.
I
not
know,
too long
bro.
ago.
I just got to do it.
The shot collar is fine.
Yeah,
I don't need dogs biting me.
Yeah, that pressure.
Not on purpose.
I'm sure you feel the pressure, even though you have that protection on. But
Have them dressed up like strawberry shortcake and have them attack them. Word up.
I'll be the one guy that the suit doesn't work for.
We'll get you a costume that looks like a bone.
Is that what?
yeah, that,
a meaty
The
bone.
irony, right?
The one with the meat inside the
That's
circle.
fucking
Yeah, that
irony.
one.
You know, his costume is a bone.
You
and
know
the
what I'm
dog's trying
talking
to bite
about.
it.
Bone.
Come on, man. You know the bone I'm
Why
talking
don't you just
about.
strap a bunch of, you should just get the bite suit and strap a bunch of briskets on me and then throw me out there and see what
oh, wow, you're asking.
You want the
the lady
you want
got
the dog to die of sodium overdose? Yeah, Is that what it is?
No, they can be raw. Just
the-
raw brisket.
the meat
Raw.
suit.
Yeah, the dogs love raw.
The meat suit. Word.
All right,
Shoot.
We cook.
all right. Next one.
All right, we got Tyrone up in here. He's saying, "Yo, what's up? Had my Sunday out, just chilling.
All right,
Hope you guys had a good
I
Sunday."
see that.
Dope.
Ooh, nice. Yeah.
All right.
Kill
There's a little big R happening right there, dog. Awesome. Real quick, South Dakota set to vote on cannabis legalization this election season. Salute, South Dakota. Get it done. B. All right.
Yeah, they had some a lot of stuff just happening in Morocco.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they
A lot of hash in Morocco.
but they're letting a lot of guys out of jail like they did in Cali.
Oh, that's
Oh, is
good.
it legal over there now?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Morocco's got a lot of hash over there.
Yeah.
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 Reef Mountains.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, remember what happened to South Dakota last time? The state actually, the citizens legalized it, and then the governor said nope. They took it to the Supreme Court and made it illegal.
Oh,
Like they
busters.
literally legalized it in 2020, and then the government came in and said, "Nah, we don't want it. You guys messed up on the amendment."
Well, they're going back again. I think they fixed the amendment.
Damn.
We'll see what happens.
Marks.
But, good luck to South Dakota. Vote that governor out.
Yeah.
Vote that
Yeah.
guy out.
Power to the people.
Yeah, I mean, look, we have legislation so that, like, when people create the legislation, if they could get it pushed through, they vote on it, right? Whether they're for or against. If they're for it, why is the government like going against what the people want? Because most
Right.
of the people voted for it,
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to voted against. I mean,
Right.
if the against had won, you wouldn't even have to be intervening. You would have gotten what you want. But that's not what happened, and that means you're not fucking getting down with what the people want
Yeah.
in your prospective state. People in South Dakota should vote that fucker out. Simple as that. I don't get involved in politics because I hate them. But I'm just saying that someone who's going against what the people have voted for and passed through, and he's not respecting that, he needs to fucking go.
That dude's a herb.
Herb. All right,
Sheep.
next.
Pun intended.
We got Mike B saying, "What up, y'all? This is a West Indian soup. It's called cow foot soup." And he's saying you eat this after a night of drinking. It's the best hangover cure.
cow foods. Is that what you
Cow
said?
foot soup.
Yo, that
Cow
just.
foot.
Can I get a hoof, please?
I got something from Taco Bell the other day that looked just like that.
Oh my God, really? Looks like a
And
Swanson
It just turned everything in water in my stomach.
bubbling, gurgling.
Oh wow, gurgly burgly.
Man, that was it. Man, it was just.
Underwater.
I don't know. That might be delicious.
I don't know. You never know.
you
man.
never know. Looks
Like I said, my wife makes Moroccan food, man. I done seen some stuff that's all bad.
looks
boy.
are deceiving. You
Yeah.
know?
It's like a really hearty stew, though. That's,
Yeah.
and it looks cool. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
some
all
re-
in the seasoning of the meat and the
Red Rooster.
It may be
Put
called.
some Red Rooster
It may
on
be called something fucked up, but like it
Yeah,
might
but
be
it's really like
delicious.
something that everybody eats, like where they're
Yeah.
from.
It
Like,
looks
like
good.
for instance, oxtails, right? Like
Yeah,
those,
sounds crazy.
those of us with Caribbean background, we get down with it because like it's
Period.
part of
Yeah, it's
our
fire.
culture, right? But people outside of it, it's like
I think it's
oxtail. What
crazy.
the fuck you mean eat it? Oh, we're gonna eat an oxtail.
Yeah, and oxtails
Do
are
that
fire.
good, man.
Oxtails are great.
How you doing?
Oh, they are. Right? People are like oxtails. What the fuck do you mean?
I do a pastrami oxtail.
Do you now?
Yeah. We'll bring that in.
Don't fucking be bragging if you're not gonna bring it in.
I told
Bart.
you there's gonna be a day once Bobo gets back.
All right, cool. He's getting back.
Are you gonna do the whole spread?
Oh yeah,
right?
it's gonna be quite the day to
I
be.
think he gets back today. I mean, he won't be here, but I mean,
Yeah, well, it's not happening today,
back
but
today.
yeah.
Well, I know that. Break shit today, huh?
Next week probably for sure.
Only when Bobo's here. I see how it is.
Well,
Bart.
no, I don't want him complaining. That he missed out on
He
it.
complains a lot. All right, next.
All right, Doobie Mike like this. Mike B again is saying, yo, got some breakfast at Burger King. She even hooked me up with the tots.
Oh, that's good.
Hey,
oh,
tots
okay.
rule,
I don't
dude.
do the breakfast, but okay, man. I may do like the chicken sandwich and the mozzarella fries, and that's good. But that's different. That's the breakfast.
What's your favorite fast food breakfast place, Doobie? Is it McDonald's?
No, I mean my breakfast place, fast food.
Yeah. I'm just curious here.
It would have to be Carl's Jr. I know. I hate
Okay.
this.
I agree.
Okay.
All right, you're treating yourself better.
A little bit better.
No,
yeah.
That's better. That's better than McDonald's.
The breakfast burrito there, man, and you get the little salsa packs, man, and you just
Right.
drown them in that, man. Forget it. You're good to go. They're fire.
I like the breakfast burger there.
Yeah.
At
They're
Carl's
busting.
Jr.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those things are fire.
Dude, Jack's always has quality, like fast
Yeah.
food, like more so than
Okay.
like a
Jack in the
know,
Box?
Yeah.
Now these days, their shit looks more like it's supposed to be.
Right.
Like the way you see it in the picture. Well, yeah, because in California there was a law that got put into place that a lot of the fast food franchises, they were falsely advertising on the burgers and
Yeah.
some of the meals that they don't look like they do,
In the picture.
and people are buying it based off of how they look on this fucking picture.
yeah.
People would roll up and then get their burger and it looked fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they'd complain, and they had enough complaints to where I think they did some sort of lawsuit against some of the franchises, and now they have to look close to what it's like on that fucking picture out there. So as
Yeah.
of late, in certain cities here in California, you'll see the picture of that burger out there, and it'll be close. Rather than like,
Yeah.
a year and a half ago where it didn't look nothing like
No.
it does in
Damn.
the picture.
Yeah, I think they started like kind of like I started seeing things on like YouTube and just like how people who made those commercials with that really delicious looking burger, like that was not food.
Oh, right. Just
You know what I
like a
mean? Like,
painting.
or they would just sometimes use whatever. You know what I mean?
Like glue for
little
mayonnaise or
sculpt-
something
Yeah.
like that.
They just need to get it looking good enough so that your programmed mind could say, I want that right now.
Yeah,
And
the repetition.
And then you get bummed when you get to the restaurant and you see it and you're like, "Oh, this doesn't look like the commercial I just saw 20 minutes ago."
yeah,
And now they charge you like $12 for the burger.
you're lucky
Yeah.
if it looks like that.
What are you getting, Doobie?
Ooh,
Carl's
Everything.
Jr.
told you.
He's getting everything.
breakfast.
He knows me.
All right,
You
next.
fuck.
Oscar biscuit.
All right, let's see here. We got Pon up in here. Let's see. Pon is saying, yo, got some pork and tomato stew and garlic butter with jasmine rice.
Oh, that sounds
That
great.
looks pretty good.
Okay.
Nice colors in the plate, son.
Yeah, nice white bowl
You
presentation.
need to get like a new phone or something.
Might need a
like
little
it.
bit more
Damn.
broccoli in there if that's what
Might
that
be.
is. But hey. it's
There it
just-
is.
You should send Pon a new phone, Bart.
Well, like wipe off the.
Calling him
the-
out.
Hey, he needs a new phone himself. He's still rocking a fucking Samsung over there.
No, I have a Pixel phone.
Oh,
I do have an
just
iPhone.
as bad.
I do have an iPhone too. I just got one.
Yeah, you use these ones.
Well,
in
no,
our
I don't
group.
like the iPhone.
Oh my God.
It takes way better photo than the iPhone does.
Oh, you're a photo guy. All right.
Well, no,
All right.
I have to. It's
He's
business.
the way
Oh, yeah,
All right,
your
we got
business.
we got Paul up in here saying, yo, grilling with the brisket king. Shout to you guys.
Yeah, look at that.
That was like last weekend
Yeah, you get-
after Rhyme Fest. Then we were. I cooked.
I love that grill, man. I'm just saying, man, that grill right there, forget it. The chicken comes out amazing on that.
That's the little.
Control the heat.
Well, yeah, that's
The home piece, right?
Well, that's not my grill. Well, it was my grill, but then I sold it to my buddy Richard, and we were at his house, and so I was cooking on my old grill I sold.
Richard had you cooking on your old grill.
Well, he got a little faded, too much edibles, I think, or something.
Talking about my grill.
Either that or he just didn't want to cook it. He told you got too faded.
Oh, I know he was faded.
All right.
He forgot things that happened at the party.
Ah,
He was faded.
that's always a big clue
That
that
looks
you're faded.
For once, I wasn't like, "Mrah." I was like in control. I had,
All right.
you know.
So you weren't faded.
I was not faded, not that day.
No IPAs.
Well, there was some, but not like the bike day.
Not like the bike day.
Man, them edibles hit different.
Oh yeah, the edibles hit way different. Too much of it hits way.
Yeah.
Done, son.
Yeah.
Done, son.
For at least
True
like
that.
3-4 hours.
Like, you
you'll be
can
like,
blaze and you're gonna be like, you'll stop smoking when you get like, okay, I'm pretty high right now. But when that edible hit,
Yes.
just keep
Yeah, yeah.
There are
going.
people that could, there are people that could blaze weed all day, but the minute they have an edible that's like supercharged, bro, that'll take them down for sure. Not all of them, but a lot of them.
Richard makes these really strong edibles. It's like eat one of these little Rice Krispie treats, and you're. Yeah, I made some videos online of how fucked up they make you.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Dr. Greenthumb, would you pass me another one of them doobies? If you don't mind.
Why, sure.
Thank you very much.
Utah Hawk saying, we got all the bottles of Mama Wana ready to kick off the college football season this Thursday. Shout to our Utah tailgating team.
Mama Wana.
Yeah.
That turnip juice, if you know, you know.
Oh yeah.
That's nice.
That's fire.
Yeah,
saying
we-
on
like
Thursday it's going to
Brazilian.
be a 11-hour tailgate before the game.
Our bro right here makes it himself.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Yeah, he got all the ingredients
Have it,
and put it together. He made us a
good
bottle.
luck.
I'm looking for it in one of our goddamn storages.
so
Still can't find the shit. But it's great. I had some for the first time on Drink Champs. Salute to my bros.
Oh,
You know what
okay.
I'm saying?
Nori.
Yep. And
Boy.
yeah, they had the Mama Wana in the house. And
That's what's up.
I had to have it here. So, I got some. But then our bro, Utah Hawk, who is a avid viewer of the show, he knows how to make it. And he made us a jug.
It tastes like Arnold Palmer, right?
What?
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
No.
strawberry lemonade, dude.
That dope.
Tastes like pineapple juice.
Ooh, yes.
It doesn't.
Apple pie. Oh, no, pineapple.
Next, man.
Oh.
Mr. Mike is saying, yo, B, I would appreciate a joint rating.
To the neck. All right. That's a pretty decent start off, but you got a slight squeeze right above the neckline on the top here and on the bottom there, and then it flares out in the middle slightly with another squeeze or two. You got a few squeezes in here. But it's wrapped pretty nice in spite of the squeezes. You just got to, be more consistent so you don't have those squeeze points. You know what I mean? Like, you got to fine tune your touch, in other words, to get the squeezes out. I'm going to have to give this a 6 because there's so many squeezes in there, but that's a good 6.
Oh, damn.
It's a good 6.
Damn.
I like the tip. I like the tip.
Just the tip.
Yeah, just the glass tip is dope. But
Damn, sick.
that's 6, speed.
Yeah, that
Damn.
could easily turn into an 8. You get rid of the squeezes.
Right.
Honestly, I think the glass tip makes it easier to roll the joint.
It should, yes.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
so many times,
So
that
much.
should be like your base
Yeah.
instead of you trying to shape it
There you go.
after
Yeah.
or independent of. Nah,
I thought
sh-
that was a good rating, a 6.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. You got a lot of squeezes in there.
Squeezes.
Yeah. Like the way that I rolled that joint over to you, right?
Yeah.
It had rotation in it without too much.
There's no squeeze, bro.
There's no squeeze, so it'll roll to you as it's supposed to. A joint with squeezes on it is gonna like sort of limp its way over to
Ah.
Damn.
All right, next.
Ooh.
Got another joint rating for you. We got C cubed up in here.
Oh my God.
That's creepy. That's like a discovery of a fossil.
I don't know where the neck is, but
There is no neck. This is like one of the football players who just grew up with no neck. Okay, so new standards. New standards for everybody asking for a joint rating.
Yeah.
Has to have a tip on it.
Yeah.
You give me this. It looks like a club from, back in the caveman days when motherfuckers was using that to hook a chick. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just bash her ass in the head with this here club.
Yes.
Take her to the cave and make her my wife. That's what this looks like.
That's almost a scepter.
Yes. Utah Hawk said it best. This looks like a Flintstones joint, right?
Come with me.
Yabba don't.
Without the vitamins.
But grab a doobie.
Yabba dabba groovy. I'm gonna give this a 1.5 out of Audacity. Usually I don't rate these, but out of Audacity, I get, along with the squeezes and the club-like structure, I'll give it a 1.5.
I do like that he packed it with weed, though.
Yeah,
there's a lot of weed in there.
Super packed. There's no doubt about that.
It's gonna smoke good too.
Oh, wow.
It's gonna smoke.
Well, that remains to be seen, but it's gonna smoke. We'll say
there
that.
you go. I'll say it. I'll say that. It's gonna smoke. Can't say good or great because you said as it remains to be seen, but it can smoke.
Yes. All right. Next.
We got Tyrone saying, "Yo, what up? I'm also grilling on this Sunday, chilling with my dog."
Oh, that's dope.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Right on.
What's up, dog?
The grill, yeah, you got the grill, yes.
There you go.
There it is. I just love the way chicken comes out on the grill, man.
Smoking
The
it.
best.
Yeah.
It's the best. Even burgers, dude.
That burnt on the chicken, though, that
Little
charred,
char, yeah.
that charred, forget it, and some rice.
On all the meat though.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, Bartz, when you're gonna smoke something for 10 hours in a grill like this, what would be the temp?
Well, you can't. He has the coals underneath the meat, so you couldn't smoke it for 10 hours. It'd be like direct heat, so you'd want
Right.
to have the coals on that.
You'd have to have the wood, right?
The wood and the coals on the right, like under, not on the grill. So just the heat comes over in the smoke. You don't want like any.
Has to be off to the side or on
Yeah,
very
I mean, you
bottom.
could do it on a grill where you have like the coals on one side and the meat on the other side, but I mean, it gets kind of complicated if you're trying to do it for like 12 hours. But
Yeah.
like, you definitely need like a smoker and it's offset the fire from the rest of it if you're cooking that long. But what he was doing was a steak, so that's like
Yeah.
just how you want to do it.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, it's throw it on top of the coals and.
I was
flip it
speaking
over.
like on like a brisket
Yeah,
or something like
yeah,
that.
you definitely know 275 is like the temperature of the smoker. I try to keep it at. I mean, I sometimes cook a lot hotter if I have to get it done by a certain period of time, but I know what I'm doing to not mess it up in the process. But for your average person, 250, 275 is where I like to keep it at.
For how many hours?
Depends on the size of the brisket, but usually your whole process is at least 12 hours.
Oof.
I mean, but it actually goes beyond the 12 hours because you got to let it rest for like 3 hours afterwards after you cook it to get down to 140.
Wow.
Then you got to put in this food warmer overnight, and then you're ready for the next day to serve it, and it sits there at 140 for like 12 hours overnight.
It's a whole lot of complications, baby.
24 hours.
For a delicious hate brisket.
Hate brisket.
I hate brisket.
I hate brisket.
You had a lot of salt in the last one. Were you very angry at that point?
Salty.
Because I sensed a lot of hate. The saltier it is, I know that there's more hate
Yes.
jumping
Oh
off.
my
So what was going on in life?
Pretty
right
good. Never happened.
That was a good one, huh?
It was a good
You're
one.
still trying to process that.
Well,
All right.
I do have a brisket I can bring by tomorrow. So
All right, cool.
there we go. We'll see how much hate's in that.
Go light on the hate.
Light on the salt.
Smear it.
All right, next one.
All right, we got Just in Time 88 saying, "Yo, I rode a pretty good wheelie the other week."
All right. So,
That's pretty sick.
you know, I get mad when I see old motherfuckers doing this.
You can't do it?
Because I used to be able to do this as a kid like no fucking problem, and I'm like I'm as old as they are, and I can't do this shit no more.
Yeah, dude. Look at that. Damn, he's killing that.
At least I haven't tried. I think my confidence is not there in terms of doing wheelies like I used to. I used to be able to rock wheelies like nothing, and now
That same shit, that
Look at
same
that.
preservation you got for the damn
He's still
rides and
going,
shit.
dude.
You're trying to live.
I'm trying to live. Exactly.
Still going.
Damn, dude, I'm trying to live. Fuck that.
Look at them. He's going, dude.
Oh yeah, he's riding that shit.
Dude,
That's crazy.
that shit is hard.
Because it's about balance
That's dope.
and keeping your momentum going. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's dope.
And not having anyone driving on the street.
And not having anyone driving on the street at the same time.
Good.
That's
Been
Tustin.
going for a minute.
You don't want
Costa Mesa. Costa Mesa.
skirting out.
I actually respect the motherfuckers at our age that could still
That's
do this.
amazing.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
That's
dude
off.
is killing it.
Salute.
I just hate that. I have not worked my confidence level up to try it again since I was a kid. I mean, again, I used to ride a lot. And used to be able to do that shit and more, but I'm 54 now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying half of that shit.
So that first video we saw, that was just part 1 of the video. He's still going. This is part 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just his video cut up.
I mean, he can ride a fucking unicycle at this point.
Seriously.
You know that?
I mean,
Dude, that's badass.
Hey, you know they got these crazy ass unicycles with this shit now that's like in the front. So if you needed to fucking, put your hands somewhere, they're just right there.
okay.
I seen we were in some city somewhere and there was this major bike path where you seen a bunch of e-bikes and people on regular bikes, 10 speeds and the rest. And there's this one chick rolling on a big ass unicycle, one big ass wheel, not like a little small wheel in a high ass chair, a big ass wheel chair up. And then she had like, the hand placement deal. So if she wanted to ride it free-handed, she could. But if she wanted to brace herself on the front grips of it, there was that. I'd never seen one like that before, like this here.
Oh,
yeah.
wow, there you go.
Damn, that's crazy. With a hand grip on it, that's pretty wild.
Yeah.
That's all about balance.
And there's no free will in this.
No.
You have to keep your legs moving. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep your legs moving on this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's it.
You don't want to be going down the hill you can't handle.
No, thank you.
Let's just say that.
No, thank you at all, ever.
I would just like roll up in front of people at the bus stop with it and just stare at them for like 5 seconds and then roll out.
I would just do the kangaroo while you're on it.
Yeah, look at this guy. He's like,
Hell
I'm
yeah,
going.
dude.
Oh, he's going. He's gone, man. He's
Going.
gone. He's gone.
Yeah, there's no just like
He's like,
kicking
he's
it.
power cycling. He's like, what do you call it? I
Look
mean,
at
it's
the face.
unicycle, but like power unicycle? Punicycle? I don't know.
Look at him. Get some.
Power cycle.
Get some.
Yeah, crazy.
Power cycle.
All right.
And yeah, that seems to be it so far.
Thank you for your submissions. Keep them coming to BeRealTVContest@gmail.com, and we puts them on, as you know. Once again, make sure you tap into the mix on Twitch. B_RealTV is the place. After this show is the mix show, so you can catch it there at the home site, www.bereal.tv. Everybody just tuning in with us, please smash that like. Don't forget, don't wait till the end of the show. You guys are stoners getting stoned right now, most likely. So you might forget. Don't forget. Do it right now. Help us out. Now we're about to open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. That means y'all got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion. We're here for it.
Welcome to the Insane Asylum.
All right, let's do this. We got E up in here asking Cali K9, have you ever came across a Mexican hairless dog?
Yeah, I see those. And Thai Ridgebacks. They're just hairless dogs. It's just another dog.
Those are the
Doesn't have
ones.
hair.
Those are the ones that people with allergies, with the exception to Mr. Bart's here, own. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That might be the solution, bro.
Look at that. That's
Yeah.
a cool looking dog.
There you go, Bart.
Yeah, it looks like it almost looks like the Thai Ridgeback too. Look like similar, but yeah, that's the Mexican.
Yeah, he's cute, but
And he looks
I'm-
pissed off on that, or mad focused.
He could watch your smoker.
my smoker's fine. He doesn't need a dog.
I don't need a dog to watch my smoker.
It almost looks like a Tasmanian tiger. I like that.
What?
No, it's beautiful, man. Look, Mexican hairless dog is gorgeous. Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, so nah, man, we've seen it all.
Dope.
Yeah, we've seen it all. We've it's come through at one point or another.
At some point, right?
Yeah.
We got Ask a Bum asking, who is harder to train, Sen Dog or Snoop Dogg?
They're human beings.
Wow, dude.
Train a human
That's
being.
him in the super chat.
What a odd question.
It's a very odd question. All right.
Ask a Bum's also saying a realization has hit me. Chip Fu should be considered a top 10 GOAT rapper.
Yeah.
Who else can cough and sneeze and hiccup in the middle of a flow and still sound good?
I'll tell you what, Chip Fu needs more flowers because he was dope as still. Hold on, let me say, still dope as fuck. But I mean, in that time when the Fushnikins came out, yeah, he had his own style and that shit was dope.
Yeah, they were pre-DOS effects, so they were just really about like fast rapping.
Yeah.
And they were really, really good at it. Chip Fu was one of the best to ever do it.
Certified
Yeah.
meal.
My man was doing lyrical gymnastics,
Yes.
to put it plainly, man. And yeah,
Oh man, Brooklyn.
you got to get more flowers. Salute to Chip Fu and the Fushnikins.
Brooklyn. Yeah.
Last move.
All right, next in here we got JJ asking, how much harder is it training dogs who are older and have been abused and have issues compared to new dogs?
Just depends on the temperament. Depends on, how abused. I mean, it's just everything is its own situation. So it's usually not really a big deal. The dog just needs to trust somebody. Whoever that dog trusts can take him through and get him wherever they need to go, as long as they got the playbook.
And we got a Funky Doobie saying, yo, Doobie, bow, wow, wow, yippee, yo, yippee, yay to the funk for National Dog Day. Salute.
Hey, thank you guys humbly, man. Once again, right? Funk Doobie is forever. Thank you guys.
And we got JJ again asking, besides dogs, what are some of your favorite animals?
Oh, shit. Horses, cats. I mean, anything, usually anything domestic. I don't really rock with too many snakes.
Yeah,
I don't like snakes.
Yeah, me
I
neither.
that's just not my thing.
I don't get
Right.
down.
I'll
with it.
probably rock with a monkey. I'll probably, if I go to Dubai, I'm gonna try to get down with the lions and tigers and all this shit they got going on.
That's dope.
I'm gonna go to safaris and shit. I love all animals, but I also respect the animal kingdom, and I'm not gonna put myself in some crazy situation.
no.
There you
If
go.
I can't control the animal, then
You ever trip on the homies that you see? Like if there are homies in Africa that train the fucking hyenas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit is
They
crazy
got
when
the
you
crazy-
see that.
Yeah, they walk down the street. It's like a whole show they got. It's like a whole.
That shit-
It's
that-
wild. Yeah, it's
Like,
wild.
how did you train this fucking hyena, or did you even train?
Well,
the
they're
hyena?
just doing like this whole yanking thing. It's just a big old like shit show, real for real. But I
Yeah.
mean, whatever. They got the dog. I mean, they're used to it now. Like if you put you capture anything as a puppy,
yeah,
right? And
right. Potentially, you could train it,
you could, yeah, exactly. So you just got, they're feeding it and they're doing everything.
but
and
it's still a fucking hyena.
it's a hyena. though.
Yeah.
right.
Gets mad enough or hungry enough.
We'll fuck with you.
Yeah, it's a lot of dudes in Dubai, man. They have those tigers. They have some exotic animals out there. It's a trip.
That shit is
Wow.
crazy.
That shit is
'Cause
wild.
the hyena's got a bite force like
Oh,
how many
yeah.
pounds per pressure is that? It's
A
I
lot.
can imagine.
yeah, it's
Think
yeah,
about it with a Rottweiler, then you think about it with a damn hyena.
yeah, exactly.
It says hyenas have a 1,100 pounds per square
That's
inch
wild.
PSI.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna feel good.
Not if it's got your arm.
How about 4 or 5 of them on you at the same time
I wonder if anybody's tried to put a bite suit on
and rock with the hyena?
rock with a hyena. You need 2 of them on. I think.
Yeah,
No, thank you.
and some other shit.
Yeah, there'd be some crushing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Protect the crotch too. Yeah.
Look at that.
Good,
You
yeah.
get a hyena, Bart.
Make them watch the grill, son.
Look at that bite, dude. Oh
You might not have any customers left.
Man,
Yeah.
you probably eat my customers.
They'll fuck you up.
Man, imagine you taking a walk like like Runyon Canyon or somewhere, and that thing pops out of the bushes.
But really, they're more dangerous in packs.
Or how about a
Pretty
pack of them jump out on you?
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, not like this, please.
Pack jumps
Oh,
out
God.
on you.
No.
You're pretty much done.
Yeah, dude. That's horrible.
Yeah. You're
Death
done.
by a pack of hyenas.
You won't even know you're being tracked and stalked.
Yeah, some predatory shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
just to fuck with you.
All right.
All right, we got Megan in here. She sent in a song, a DJ Ninja Moneybag
my God.
song. So
Oh,
let's
shit.
listen to this.
All right. Here we go.
Briskets.
Briskets. It starts with
Briskets.
briskets. Hey,
Alright.
briskets.
Briskets.
Hey, hey,
Briskets. All right.
hey,
Briskets. Yeah, let's
hey, hey.
cook some briskets. All right. Briskets.
That is.
Yeah.
That is.
Cook some briskets. All
I
right.
need some.
Briskets. Yeah,
I need
Briskets.
some.
All right. Who's your baby daddy? All right. Who's your baby daddy today? Briskets. Today.
Brisket.
Briskets.
Eat that brisket.
Who's your baby daddy? All right. Who's your baby daddy?
Choose your baby daddy.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Who's your baby's daddy? Wow.
Hey,
Oh my God.
Hey, I'll
Hey.
fuck with that. That's some shit back in the day when I was young and I used to be stoned. I just put that shit on and just laugh at that shit for a dumbass long.
Who's your baby's daddy?
Who's your baby's daddy?
Briskets.
Briskets. Imagine that was somebody's name. Hey, yo, it's briskets.
Briskets.
Oh, shit.
We met the homie Briskets over here.
Oh, shit.
Creator of the hate brisket, Mr. Bartz.
Hey, Brisket.
That's me.
All right.
We got Omega Man saying B.
Yeah.
If you owned a Komodo dragon, you would be one of its meals. He's saying it's a bacteria in their saliva that causes severe infections that hurt people.
Well, that's what I said in the
Yes.
first place, man.
Yeah,
I would
you said
never
that.
own a Komodo dragon,
no.
and no one should ever try to.
No.
No.
No, thank you.
Some people just do dumb shit, though.
Yeah, the toxins will kill you.
They'll be like, it's okay.
I mean, it disables
loves me.
the animals before it kills the animal, right? Imagine what it does to us. We don't have like half of the resistance for some of that shit. So,
like,
yeah, no one should ever own one. Ever.
yeah.
That's
I think
wild.
they even eat like goats and shit.
Leave those fuckers in the wild.
Dude, they're good.
Yeah, look. That thing.
It's like a snake with legs.
Yeah, that
That's what it is,
that
yo.
snake with
Fucking
legs
snake
is
with
going to
legs.
swallow that fucking calf whole right there.
Dude, and they're all muscle.
So what would you do? Would you do the hyena or the Komodo? Which one would you run?
I think I got a better chance with the hyena because even if it bites me, right, it ain't going to poison me.
Right.
Hey, yeah.
I could fight back.
Right.
There's only a certain amount of time I could fight back the Komodo dragon if it bites.
Oh, no, thank
Because
you.
I mean,
B.
if it gets a good bite, the toxins,
Hey,
you're done.
B, you know what'd be a dope TV reality show? Have Komodo dragons just in the park with people just unbeknownst just knocking out, like dozing off, and just have the Komodo wake them up right there and just see the reaction of those type of
Oh, they'd be dead, son. The
They would-
Komodo
yeah.
dragon would be trying to
No,
swallow their
they would
asses
just be
up
like,
while
yeah,
they're-
like they wouldn't even know what to do. They would just freeze.
Like
like-
Komodo's in a stance. They're all, hey. we're
Yeah,
not gonna
you know,
eat
put a
you.
couple-
Nah, they
like
wouldn't be in
four,
the
a
stance
couple of
too
them.
long.
Yeah, they want to eat, homie.
If they're hungry, they're
outta
gonna
here.
swallow some shit whole.
Look at that, dude.
You
Look at
know,
that.
yeah, it's like that, man. Just they're friendly,
That
bro.
Komodo is cool because dude's got it by the balls right there.
Yeah. He's like, this
Don't make
dude-
a move, B. Don't make a move, B. Don't make a move.
I'll snatch your balls right off, you big lizard. Don't play me.
Boy.
I'm Big Lizard in town. Remember that. If you ever grab me that way again.
Oh, man.
I can't wait to bite your ass one time. Look at that.
Oh, no, thank you.
Guys playing games. Look at how big that fucking thing
Imagine
is.
that
man.
thing waking you up at MacArthur Park, man. Just like, yo, man.
If that thing chases you,
Yeah, that thing can run fast.
Yeah, they go like 12 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Something like that. 10 or 12
Yeah, you
miles
better
an
be fucking Carl Lewis.
It's
buddy.
That ain't that. That's not that fast. A German Shepherd would chase you at like 30 miles per hour. That ain't that fast.
You can't,
you can't run it.
most people can't run 12 miles an hour. Like, so they'll catch a person easily if it runs 12 miles
How
an hour.
fast? How fast do people run?
Not that fast.
On the average, I don't know what I mean. Theory. What
Uh,
does it
I mean,
say?
short period of time.
People
A
average.
million miles.
But you'll
thinking
probably,
like-
I'm sure. most
12
people-
miles per hour.
So when I type in how fast can a human run, it says males up to 8 miles per hour, females 6.5. But I don't know if that's like average.
That's
or...
probably an average.
yeah, then
Damn.
Komodo's got your ass,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
Like,
you're done.
like athletes could definitely run away from a Komodo dragon.
Right.
But a regular,
Maybe.
average, non-working out motherfucker, you ain't.
Come on, dude.
You are food for the dragon. All right. Next
Well,
one.
here's the fastest man in the world ran 23.35 miles per hour.
Yeah, Komodo dragon ain't catching him.
Fastest woman was 21.32.
Ain't
Oh,
catching
yeah.
her either.
Yeah, yeah. So a fast guy is like 15, which means you got to step on that motherfucker.
Yeah, you got a slight step on him. Yeah,
Have some gas in the tank.
Yo, yeah.
but if you only running 8, buddy, you out of here.
Put some feet on them. You got to put some feet on that, yeah.
Like a Walking Dead. Left behind.
There's dogs I think I can outrun. There's a lot of dogs.
Oh, for sure. Dog. They ain't
there's
catching
certain,
a
like-
dog. Yeah.
There's certain Can Corsos that are like slow like that. That's
Yeah.
another reason I don't like the dog.
Yeah.
I can't outrun a dog. That's crazy.
K-Max saying crazy how much shelters need support, saying it's also expensive as hell to house, feed, and do everything else.
True that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We
That's
need
why
that.
the success rate needs to be better. You know, so it's not so much on the shelter and those dogs get homes and stuff like that. Because, yeah, I mean, you got to feed all them dogs, got to clean up
vet
after 'em.
bills.
All that vet bills, yeah. That part.
Well, there needs to be subsidized programs for pet owners who are doing it the right way.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Because they're putting a lot of money actually into the animal controls and all of that management. Like, you can up the success rate by taking some of the money that's probably being allocated wrong and give it to education
Most
to make sure people
yeah.
are more successful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got Ask a Bum saying, B, did you get my cameo request? If so, what's your reaction? Also, Son, you should do a song with Sons of Funk.
Okay.
Sun Doobie with the Sons of Funk. That doesn't sound bad. I'll check the cameo. I don't think I checked it this morning, but I'll look and see what you're talking about there.
We got Sam Wise the Great saying, yo, be real. Will we ever get XG on, or will we ever let XG on? Just so we don't smoke the same where he talks about getting in your car. That was hilarious.
Someone let him in my car?
No, remember when you came into your car, they were like, Be Real wants to talk to you. And
Oh,
you went
yeah.
inside your car while you were in there.
Oh, yeah. E-Zone set him up.
It was funny.
That was hilarious.
It was really good.
I don't mind having XG on the show. He's hilarious.
Well, we got Eric the Stoner up in here he's saying, bro, I'm Mexican and I want to take a white girl to dinner. What
Yeah.
you all think I should take her out to eat?
Bell, homie. No, I'm just kidding.
The bell.
Get her acclimated. You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I'll take her to a decent place, somewhere in the middle. You know what I mean?
Take her to Fleming's.
Laurie's
Or, hey, take her to a nice place. Shit. Be that guy.
It's all about your pocket.
Yeah,
There you go.
whatever your pocket
Yeah.
can
Bear.
muster. You know what I'm saying?
Or Baby Blues Barbecue.
Don't take her to a taco place.
Yeah.
Don't take her to McDonald's.
I mean, you got game.
Hey, man, like you said, there it is. What's your game looking like?
Right.
Yeah.
If you got it,
It depends on the level of where your game is. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go get some $6 burgers.
Go to islands.
There you go.
Island.
Take her
Get
to
the Maui.
islands.
Take it to islands,
Go
dude.
see
Maui
Bolton.
burger.
That basket of fries look like a baller. The best.
Oh, yeah.
Better tip good.
Hell yeah.
But are you talking about like not necessarily how can I say it? Maybe you're talking about style of food, right? Like, is it Mexican? Is it Japanese? Is it what is it? Or if that's what you're talking about, like,
Every table.
that's that's
I think-
subjective. That's subjective. You know what I mean? Like, she's a white girl. White girls like a lot of things.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with Italian.
You could take her to Italian spots.
Yep.
White girls like Italian.
Take her to Wabba Haba Grill.
And
The
how
Wabba
about,
Grill.
And how about your Mexican?
I
You can
think
take her to a Mexican spot.
fire-ass
She's
Mexican
gonna
spot.
appreciate that too, son.
You should,
Also-
you should just skip the food and just take her for drinks.
Be
Find out
adventurous.
what time she ate dinner and say, I'll meet you afterwards and we'll go to the bar. And then just skip the meal. Just
You've been
Wow,
listening to
okay.
Tom Likas over here, huh?
Wow.
What you do?
Damn, I like it.
Yeah. No, I would never take his advice. He's
No, no,
divorced
yeah.
like 5 fucking
Yeah.
times. Why would I take his dating advice?
Yeah, man.
Roscoe's. Take her to Roscoe's. No?
Yeah, Roscoe's.
Roscoe's?
Yeah,
Take her to Roscoe's.
Depends. You know what I mean? If
Take it to Dave's Hot
Take
Take her
Chicken.
to, yo, man, with that waffle.
she
that,
might go to sleep after Roscoe's. I'm just saying.
That
Yeah.
butter
There-
and
there
that
are those
syrup.
that go to sleep after some chicken and waffles.
That's true.
Ooh-wee.
Not everybody, but some do. It's
The
the itis.
I
grits
understand.
and the mac and cheese, man, and the
Dude.
greens
Oh,
and
that's fire.
Dave's Hot
ooh,
Chicken,
and
too.
the biscuit with the gravy, and then the sunset with the
Look,
Got a drink.
let me
Yeah.
let me say this. Like, put up 5 suggestions in your head of different things you think she might like, right? And then ask her, hey, what do you like? What kind of food do you like?
Yeah.
And then like when she answers you, you'll have at least one of those suggestions. So if she likes Mexican food, you could take her to a nice Mexican spot you might know.
Yeah.
Or if she likes Brazilian, you could take her to, one of those spots. I'm just saying random.
Bossa Nova, right?
I would just ask.
You can't go wrong with Bossa Nova.
Yeah, Bossa Nova's
Bossa Nova's great.
Bossa Nova's bomb.
But I would find out whatever her favorite is, and then take her to you. And if you're familiar with that cuisine, whether it's Italian or maybe she loves Thai food, like go to your favorite of whatever that her favorite, whatever that food she mentioned. Go to your favorite, so you could be like, oh yeah, this is. Have a little more confidence going there.
Yeah, man. It's,
have more fun.
So many options.
Too many options. All right.
L Boogie Baby is saying, like you were talking earlier, Be Real, it's just like the people putting skimmers on credit and debit machines, also on the bank ATMs.
That too, yeah.
Nothing is safe anymore.
Better off to go into the bank and get your money than to like use the ATM. Crazy.
It's wild out there.
And we got Xanadu saying, can you shout out my baby Julio? It was his first day of 2nd grade today.
Hey, Julio. Salute to you.
Julio, I love 2nd grade.
Yep, kids back at school.
Oh yeah, we had a rad first day of 2nd grade, man.
That's right.
Thank you.
RS70 is saying, yo, shout to National Dog Day. Respect to the dogs.
Word up. Word up. We love dogs. Yep.
Word, dogs.
Yes, indeed.
The best.
And we got Send Josh in here saying, there are tiny frogs in the Amazon that can kill you just by brushing up against you. And the thing is, they are beautiful. You'd never guess.
True that.
Yeah.
Poisonous frogs.
Poisonous frog.
There's the ones that'll get you crazy hallucinating and the ones that'll put you in the grave.
Yeah, either one.
Just like mushrooms, oddly enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
They have a different ecosystem than us, and you can catch something easily out there. That is true. Yeah.
You have 100%.
What's that frog? What's that frog?
The one that gets you high?
Yeah. What's that one called?
The Colorado bullfrog.
Colorado bullfrog.
Colorado had a bullfrog.
Lick the frog and you hallucinate.
They got some other hallucinogenic things. That's what it is. It's it's the Colorado one, huh?
I think so, yeah.
Or the Colorado River toad, I believe.
I don't do drugs.
One of those things.
Yeah, this thing right
One of
here.
them fucking frogs. There it goes, right
Oh
there.
yeah, dude, lick it. Lick it real good.
Lick me, bitch. Ribbit.
You want to get faded? Take you to another world, bitch.
If you lick my balls, you get higher. Ribbit.
Damn.
Ribbit.
Colorado River toad. You're like, what?
All right, next in here we got Ask a Bum. He's saying, how about Son do a song with Father MC, Sister Soldier, and the Conscious Daughters?
Wow,
saying,
that's such an eclectic list right there, man, because I'm a fan of, like, all that you mentioned right there, man. And, you know, Father MC, man, that was like the start of the Uptown sound, and I'm still a big fan of that. So, yeah, man, it's just interesting. And then Sister Soldier with the conscious stuff, and then Conscious Daughter, and I think that was affiliated with another rapper, Paris. So that's another conscious rapper. So he was another Bay, you know, MC legend right there. So of course, man, Bay Area legend right there. Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, I would love that. Yeah,
Fire
thank
combo.
you, man.
Boom.
And Ask a Bum's also asking, B, is Tretch a top 5 GOAT, greatest of all time?
He should be considered as one.
Yeah,
I would think so.
better.
Dope as fuck. Style, cadence, lyrics, songwriting ability, and you know, the ability to write those difficult songs and then actually perform them.
Yeah.
You know, some people can't keep up with their complicated ass songs, and Tretch can. He's one of them fucking lyrical beasts. You know what I mean?
My God.
Dude.
KRS-One put the crown on him a long time ago. I think it was even in a Source magazine interview where he says, you know,
Thank you.
some guys talk about hip hop, but Tretch like lives hip hop. He is hip hop. He rolls with hip hop on his side like it's his
Thank
little
you.
dog.
Thank you.
He said something to that effect.
Yeah.
And yeah, Tretch is one of those guys. He's definitely
The real
should be,
one. Yeah.
you know, top 10, I think.
Oh yeah, and if you look at who he's influenced, you know, the influence he's had on rappers
My favorite.
like Eminem, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, he's top 10 for sure.
for sure, top 10.
Yeah.
And the last one I see so far is Cali Blaze saying, "What's good?" all the way from Amsterdam.
Word. What's up, Blaze?
Blaze! Cali
Don't do
Blaze.
nothing I wouldn't do out there.
Oh
You
yeah.
crazy fuck. I'm just kidding.
Got a lot to do out there.
Smoking lots of concentrates
Do it, weeds. Do it, man.
and all
That's
the
it.
things.
Yeah.
And that seems to be it so far.
Word up. Salute to everybody and your interactions. We appreciate them. Once again, smash that like before the show is over. We would be thankful to you if you did that. And subscribe, share the show out, tell your friends, let them know about the Dr. Greenthumb Show.
Yeah.
And we want to thank my man Jazz for coming in
It's all good, man.
and
Thank you, bro.
dropping some more gems,
Thank you, bro.
letting people know how to deal with these with the dogs, with these animals, and letting people know that there's work behind it.
Absolutely, a whole lot of it.
Yeah, man. You got any shout outs you want to give?
Oh man, just shout out to my family, man, my children. You know, Nyla and Jasir, my wife Nuhela holding it down. Shout out to my team, Cali K9 in the Bay and LA. And shout out to the whole Cali K9 family, man. All of the supporters, all the love, all the fans. And yeah, man, y'all check out the community, CaliK9.com, man. Get on there. We got training for the low for everybody who just wants to get their dog doing something. We can get you going.
That's what's up. C minus.
Shout out to everyone here at the table.
Absolutely.
Calican, pleasure once again. Shout out to Treehouse Crew, Dom, Ray, Bolton. Shout out to Aton. Shout out to Dro. And tonight you can catch me at Motown on Monday, where we're going to be doing all Michael Jackson and Jackson's related all night. So come over at Shortstop in Echo Park. Myself, Mona Lisa, DJ Jedi, Irvin, Arana, and yeah, Motown on Monday. We'll be doing it tonight, starting at 9. So come through. I'll go on at like 10:30 or something. So yeah, come on out, and you can follow me at C-Fan4. And I hope you have a great night, and I'll see you soon. What up, Bolton?
Yo, shout the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout to Ray Morning Shot Films. Shout to the Dominator. What's up to the Brisket King?
Thanks for having me today. Shout out everyone at the table and up in the treehouse, and Pedro and Aton out there in the offices. I do have a barbecue pop-up event on this weekend on Sunday for Labor Day. That might be the last one for a minute because I have a lot of catering gigs. So you can go to bartsbarbecue.com and pre-order your barbecue so you know that it's secured, and just come there for the appropriate time to pick it up. And also just follow me on Instagram at barts.barbecue.
Word. Yeah, just B told me to give a shout out to all the Komodos on Figueroa and 87. No, I'm just kidding.
Spitting that venom.
Big shout out to Ralph M and Tomahawk, Funk Dubious, Soul Assassins, Everlast, Danny Boy, Lethal, just everybody, Alchemist, Scotty Khan. I love you guys, everybody. Word up, man. Thank you guys for having me. Word up.
Thank you for having us. Swallow that.
BeReal.tv